everyone. Here we are on In the Strap podcast with me, Steve Fernandez, and James Road Mason. We have a special guest here from West Virginia, Bo Horner. We're going to go through a couple of questions, man. Thank you so much, Bo, for being on here. And
Cool.
also, too, as well, this is going to be a pretty much a talk. I think Ray Romanowski might be joining us in a little bit, too, as well. We're going to ask a couple questions to Bo and see exactly what he's all about, where he comes from, what type of team he pulls with, and who he's going up against in King of the Tri-State. So, welcome, Bo. Thank you for joining us. How's everything going, my man?
Great, great. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Of course, man. Of course. So, where do you come from, my man? What team do you pull with? Who do you practice with? How long you been pulling? A couple of questions.
All right, so I live in Kaiser, West Virginia, and I pull with the Appalachian Arm Wrestlers. That's my team, and I also pull in Rockwood, PA, with Team Blackout, Zach Lee's team. And I've been competing for just over 4 years now.
Okay. Nice, nice. And through West Virginia, Appalachian, and I mean, is there anybody specifically like who you always train with to make sure you up? I mean, I know you have a team and everything else, but is there a certain guy like Zach Lee, or I know Logan Bittinger was also training with Zach Lee for a little bit, so
Yeah, so getting to train with those guys is great. Zach's immensely strong. His right's injured right now, but his left's still crazy strong. Logan's a very strong puller as well. It's good getting to get up, grip up with them guys. I don't get to get out there as much now because of my new work schedule, so I mostly get to train with my guys in Kaiser. I've got a lot of young guys, but the talent is getting way better with those guys. Um, I got most of them are like starting to get into the pro class, but most of them are still in the amateurs right now. But
okay.
doing it that way, I don't have to blow my guts out going as hard as I can with them. I can work more technique. And from the Bob Brown match that I had, he told me I need to work the top roll. So I've been trying to really work my outside game. I'm always inside, you know. Everybody knows if you're pulling me, I'm going right inside. I'm hooking you, I'm pressing you.
Right. Yeah, that's good to know. You know what I mean, on both ends. You know what I mean, if I'm pulling you, you know, I know exactly where you're going. I think Pete is pretty much your style too. Hook and
Yeah.
press puller, really. So I mean, it's going to be a really good match between you and Pete. Um, I remember seeing you a couple different tournaments. Mainly, I remember was the Arnold's.
Yeah.
I remember you taking first place, 198. Right? Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I took first at 198.
Yeah, you did a great job. I remember that day. It was a phenomenal.
Thank
I
you.
mean, phenomenal job. There was a lot of pullers in that class too. So yeah,
Yeah, I think it was the biggest class of the day, actually.
yeah, yeah. It was huge. I mean, I knew a lot of the pullers that were there too myself. That were coming from Jersey and some from New York, and I mean, that was a stack class all the way through. Yeah. What I was gonna say is, James, do you have any questions for him?
Uh, Huge fan, dude. I'm just looking you up on airs right now, just checking stuff out, just curious. So, have you ever gotten to pull Coach Ray?
Unfortunately, I have not. I've always wanted to pull Coach Ray because I'd like to meet him in the center and see how my hook does against his because his hook is very elite. But maybe one day.
Yeah. Well, right now on airs, he's one ranked ahead of you. Just so everyone knows, Bo's ranked number 12 and 198 on the right arm. And again, if you want, show everyone your arm, dude. I just saw that when you gave us a quick flex. That thing's nasty. Check that shit out,
Yeah,
people.
yeah, I know. He's shredded, man. He's ripped. He's a bigger guy. He's a stocky guy. In person, he's a stocky guy. Shredded, really good shape. I mean, I think the best match you had so far would have to be against Bob Brown. Is that correct?
Yeah, I would say Bob is probably the best puller I've had pulled so far against. Um, yeah, my best match was probably against Junior Hostler about a year ago, but definitely the best athlete that I pulled so far is Bob.
Bob Brown, right? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. He's a hell.
What was it like pulling?
What is it,
What was it like pulling Bob, like
dude?
in the center?
It's crazy. Like I think I pulled him wrong. I was thinking I need to grip him lower to get onto his arm, but the way he was able to set up and like I couldn't get around his wrist. to get onto his arm because he did like a low hand on me and hit defensive. So he took me right out of my lane and put me right into the press without my wrist, which I'm comfortable there anyways. But if I can get on your arm, if I can get that wrist on wrist, you're done.
Oh yeah, that's like
But
every top roller's nightmare is like trying to keep that distance. The minute you see a hooker get that wrist bone on, you're like, fuck that.
yeah, yeah, dude. Bob, I told Zach, I said I've never pulled someone the way that Bob pulls, and the way he's able to access that strength in the strap is just crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of those old school guys that were really good all learned like you tighten that strap, you get that strap low, and then it's all about using that forearm to lock it, and then they
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
low hand. And you know who's doing it right now too? That kind of figured that out is Shilu or Shiyu.
Shiu.
Shiyu.
Shiu,
Yeah,
he does
you
that. He
Who's
saw
that?
that
pulls
with him.
back. He
Yep.
pulls back and cups almost in just a little bit. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And
To lock it
yeah,
to defend
locks
the
it in
hook.
there. And yeah, it kind of he kind of has your hand. Your hand always ends up on top. And not only that, but it's more on you lock yourself in right there, and it's hard to even move them at that point. You know what I mean? And it's. I mean, I'm a much better puller in the strap than I am. You know what I mean? Out of the strap. So
Right. But it's just all these styles are crazy. And
Yeah,
I didn't realize like how useful that is against the hooker, like, especially if you don't have side pressure. I know a lot of hookers that if it's in their cup, they're wicked. But like if you can keep their hand open, they can't do it. Like
yeah,
which I don't mean to take the light away from you. But I'm just saying like what Shiu did to Paul Passmore and Paul Passmore not being able to hook him in and keeping his hand open and almost losing it. If Shiu had just a little bit more strength in the side, but all this goes
you
back to Bob
you
Brown.
take it away, James. Give me 1 second. You take it away.
He's doing some business deals. Uh, but Bo, I hear you got a super match coming up in New York. Is this true?
yes, I do.
Yeah. Do you know who you're
Very.
pulling?
What's up?
Do you know who you're pulling?
Yes, Peter.
Peter?
Peter Brana.
Peter Brown. Have you ever pulled him before?
Never. I've never pulled Peter.
You never pulled the Peter?
Not well, once or twice.
Sorry, dude. Um, do you watch tape on guys that you're gonna pull or
Yeah, so I try to watch to see what they're doing, and I got to see some of his matches in the from Mac,
Yep.
and he looked like he was doing very well, especially against Milo. He killed Milo. Um, as soon as he was able to get on Milo's arm, it was done.
Yeah, the minute he got in on that. Now does it kind of does it bother you because it's on a Mac table? The rules are gonna be a little bit different. So, or do you
We're
think?
gonna be, so we're pulling on a WAF table.
Yeah, yeah. No, but that's what I was saying is like what you saw of him on a Mac table. Do you think that's gonna articulate that much on a WAF table, or do you think?
So I mean, it could
Yeah,
possibly. I've never got the chance to pull on a Mac table, so it's hard for me to say.
right.
But I like having that freedom of getting the extra 3 inches on the pad.
Oh
So
yeah.
I think I would do well on a Mac table, honestly, especially because I could come forward a little bit more to get deeper on their arm. I would like the opportunity to pull on one of them.
All right. So anyone watching Mac, JJ Jackson, Ian, you guys listen here. Bo wants to fucking smash them on. Dude, people don't understand me right now. They don't understand it. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Oh, what do you do for a living, bro?
So I work at Northrop Grumman. I'm a operator. Yeah,
How often
I
do
can't
you
go
get guys?
too in depth. What's up?
I said, how often you get guys pulling your like you got guys that work there like, are you not good?
So
You know
I've
what
worked in 3 different departments. Two of the departments that I've worked in, they've wanted to arm wrestle me just to see how it feels. But this current department I just came into a month ago, and none of the guys want to arm wrestle me. I'm like, come on, guys,
they don't want
bullshit.
no smoke.
Yeah, they don't want the
Yeah,
smoke.
dude, it's like a low key thing arm wrestlers like to do, especially if you know you're good. Is like we're not gonna call anyone, but you're just like waiting. You're like you can see the guys sizing you up, checking you out, and you're like, what's up? And they're like, let me see what it's about. You're like, okay,
Yes,
but
some of the old heads, they used to be big dicking when they were younger. They like to let their nuts hang. and they're like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
could beat you in arm wrestling," and then I beat them, and they're like, "Well, that's cheating. You're using your body and stuff." And I'm like, "No, you're just doing it the wrong way."
Dude, I've had a fine like I gotta give up on it when people do that shit. They're like, well, that's not
Oh
arm wrestling. Arm wrestling's just this. I'm like, do you know how strong you gotta be to do that to a grown man?
yeah,
Like like if you had to pull an amateur that knew how to arm wrestle, and the rule is you can only use arm
mm.
flexion, that'd be nuts. Like that's bullying
There'd be
people
so
right
many
there.
good arm breaks too.
Like Miguel.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Miguel.
Hey, Miguel didn't fucking bro.
Miguel didn't even move, dude. Miguel didn't even move. He just did that.
Hey, in
Did
my
you pull
defense, his
Miguel?
hand. Yeah, Steve gave me a match against Miguel, and he's. I
Oh,
have to
Miguel's very strong.
gotta give my hats
Yeah,
off to him.
he's an absolute beast.
Yes, he
He's,
is.
yeah, he pulled sick.
So like I'm a top roller. So like my thing is if I take your hand, I should be able, especially on a fast go. And that was my
Mhm.
whole plan against Miguel. I didn't really have a healthy wrist at the time, but I was like, speed is my winner here. And I took his hand and I kind of like had that little thing in the head going, oh yeah, here we go. All the dominoes are aligned. And then his arm just went like that. And I'm like, ooh, this is going to be a long
His
day.
arm didn't move. His
Yeah,
didn't
dude.
go like that. That's all that happened.
And I was like, oh, this doesn't normally happen. You know what I mean? You've probably had that in your career. But like, have you ever had your ego checked like that? You're like, man, I'm really killing it right now. Like, anyone I grab, I could move. I just got to find the right lane. And then
Oh
you run into
yeah.
that one guy and you're like oh,
Oh yeah. I'd say about a year and a half to 2 years in the sport. I was feeling good. I was finally starting to catch my stride, and then I got to pull Artem at one of Travis's events, and man, he freaking killed me.
dude, that
Yeah, I
shit
think I
keeps
would
you
have
up at night.
huh?
So that shit keeps you up at night.
Oh yeah. I mean, I hate losing in general,
Well,
but
in fuego.
I think I could give him a better match now, but you know.
Yeah, he's good, man.
How long we into this? I'll clip that. You got some words for Mr. Artem Taratenko?
Oh, dude, I mean, don't get me wrong. Artem's incredible. He's a beast. But right-handed, if we can meet on the inside, I think I have enough now to where I could win. But it's all shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, it
Who
can
knows,
happen
though?
now, brother.
Never
Who knows,
know.
man?
I'd like to.
Listen, dude, I don't even know Peter, but I'm on Bo like Bo already.
Thank you. I
We're use America on this.
hell yeah. I
Not these.
it's I don't lose in the inside very much. I usually only lose to top rollers. So I'm going into this, you know, not too confident, but I feel pretty confident in the match.
So were you just naturally strong inside, like gifted as a young man?
Yeah, I've always had strong biceps and strong forearms. So like once I started catching my stride on the inside, I like even whenever I first started pulling, I was never an outside puller. Like I could never top roll. I could never top roll. I always just went straight on their arm and made a bicep to bicep on the arm.
Oh yeah. Did so like what has helped you the most in arm wrestling? Is it just table time or do you think it's like gym time? Like what helps you?
So I think it's a mix of both because so you can be crazy strong on table exercises, right? But if you never get actual table time, you're not going to know what to do in the situation where if you're pulling somebody and they take your hand, well, now what? When you're training, you're always cupped in. So now you're screwed. Rocky, back up. I might put him in the cage. Give me like 5 seconds. Cage.
Ma,
All right.
right, Ma?
Steve,
On the fuego? What's up?
English. This is a English
Shut up.
podcast.
It's in the strap
You
podcast.
light
It's
skinned
inter
bastard.
fucking national. Shut up, James. Anyways, so
Listen,
shout
we
out
probably
to
got like
Anson
2
Trella.
Argentinian
Yes,
teams.
we can have a Mac table on the 20th there. There's more than enough room. Please bring a Mac table. That would be great to have there. So thanks, Dan. Shout out to Vincent Carbone. It's time to eat. It's always time to eat, my man. What's up, fellas? Drew Rivers. Yo, this is Joe Urazo. He says, get a haircut, Bo. Uh, Tim Zafili says, "Hey guys, Mike Bisman, I'll be in and out tonight." All right, good shit.
Hey,
So
Joe is the best commentator I have ever seen.
yeah, Joe's great, man. Joe's
Bro, my buddy Sam at practice, like it'll be at least 2 or 3 times a practice when I'm, pulling with the guys. He'll go, big hit from Bo Horner.
oh yeah.
Dude, when Joe does that, it gets me fired up.
Mhm.
Dude, I gotta post a video of Joe. So we were at the Turtle Man this past weekend, and they were doing sit down. And this older guy, it was his first time arm wrestling. He's sitting there and he's pulling, and Joe's what to do, and he goes, and he's like, "Listen, look at him, like arm wrestling." He's like, and like he was about to lose. Arm wrestling. He's like, yeah, yeah, and I've never seen no shit like this funnier now.
That's funny.
Hey, I got Ray Roman out saying that he's having trouble with the microphone, so send him whatever he needs to get into. And give me 1 second, I got a customer.
All right. Oh, what's your favorite song? And I'm asking this because you're from West Virginia.
Ambitions as a rider.
I'm gonna add that in my workout playlist.
Or I'll whip your head. I'll whip your head by 50 Cent. I'll whip your head, boy.
Oh hell yeah! To get killed, whoop your... Yeah, dude, I know. Get rich or die trying. I hear you on that.
Yeah, bud.
What was I gonna say? So the event is September 20th, right?
20th. Yes.
Hell yeah! And I believe you're the main event, correct?
So, looking at the lineup, I was supposed to be against Bill Sinks, but unfortunately Bill got injured, so that happens. And I think now I'm the co-main, if I'm not mistaken.
Now I want to talk about though you're not gonna get to pull him now, but like how eager were you to pull a legend like he's been tearing it up, dude, for 40 years?
Dude, I was so excited. I met Bill probably about 2 years ago, and when I seen his hands were enormous. I was and like ever since like seeing him get to see him pull in person, I was like, man, I'd love the opportunity to pull that guy sometime. And it finally popped up, and all practice last week, I was having my guys top roll, and I was just working on my containment and stuff. And I was letting them get all the way over my thumb, way deep into my pinkies, way deep into my fingertips, just to work on containing that top roll. And I was looking forward to it a lot, but stuff happens, It is what it is.
And I just want to give the Bill some credit, man, to be at his age and the guys he's been pulling. And knock on wood, I was saying it. I'm like, how does this guy keep pulling at this age with no injuries?
Yeah.
Especially you're talking these guys that are 35 years old and they're all, you know what I mean? Miguel Fernandez, like we just said, he just beat Miguel. Vlad has been a menace to everyone in New England. The way he beat, have you ever pulled John Cervantes?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay, he's darker complexion, slick back hair, but in New England, he's one of the best guys. Right hand, 198, 220 in the hook. Ray, did you figure it out or what?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not that tech savvy.
No, thank you, Ray. That happens to me on my phone, so thank you, James, for helping him out and do that. So I really appreciate you, bud.
Didn't help him fucking trying to talk to Bo and then get a question going and then going back on Messenger to message you, right? And I can't do it, dude. I'm not that good at it. I'm sorry.
Okay. So
Me
you
neither, I
suck.
appreciate
So
it.
you suck. Ray's better than you then. That's good.
So
Ray's
James, I
actually
was
going
going
to
to
be
ask you.
competing
And
there.
last week at the end of the podcast, you guys were talking about my match with Bill, and you were saying that Bill was going to destroy me.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a couple other things. Something about like you were like, this dude sucks dick or something like that.
Oh, yeah. That's before I met you, brother. I got to eat my words. Oh, that was right on the last one. Dude, I at this. Like, I'll say it. My buddy Patrick is like so in depth. And like, if you're top 100 in any weight, Patrick knows who you are and checks your YouTube videos out. I love arm wrestling, but like, I'm just not going to go on YouTube and like check people out. The minute I meet someone at a tournament, and then I'm gonna try to kindle a relationship, and then I'm gonna like, share, and follow, and then you know what I mean, I'll know you. But it's so hard for me to build a relationship or want to like someone if I've never met them.
Oh, 100%.
And I'm a Vermont boy, so I gotta ride and die for Bill
Oh, that's
Sinks.
understandable.
But now you're not pulling Bill, so guess what, Bo? Guess what, Bo? I love bows. I love
Hell
bow
yeah.
hunting. So hell yeah, dude. Are you a crossbow guy or are you still compound?
So I prefer to rifle hunt, honestly, but
Hell
usually
yeah.
we had crossbows.
What's your favorite
Usually I like for deer hunting 7mm 08 is my favorite rifle. What about you?
hell yeah. I'm pretty tailored to a 30-06,
That's good. Good brush
but
gun.
I got a 7600 all my grandfather's, it's all engraved
Nice.
30-06, and
Nice.
but Steve don't know anything about rabbits that he can't talk about no more because he's a rabbit owner.
First of all, when I went like actual rabbit hunting, it was with dogs, so it wasn't with rifles or anything like that. The only thing I hunt with a rifle was with like ducks. It was duck hunting.
You were
You
shooting
you mean
ducks with a
shotguns?
rifle?
Yeah, you mean shotguns.
Yeah, shotguns, like a 12. Like
Okay.
I told you, I had a 12 gauge right now at home, Mossberg. Um, it's not really, it's a home gauge, and then I have a 22 rifle and a 22 long shotgun.
Hell
That pretty
yeah.
much solid slugs and spread slugs.
You want to see a 460 Weatherby Magnum? Wow.
But yeah, rabbits. I didn't. I used to hunt them with greyhound dogs.
But how you killing them?
What do you mean? They would grab them, stop them, they would bring them over here, and then we'd strip them, we'd cut them open, take all the fur out, and gut them.
Oh, so the dogs would kill the rabbit.
Yeah, I'd say yeah, pretty much by the time we got there. Yeah, you ever seen a greyhound dog? I mean, actually run? I mean, they're if you ever
Crazy.
like, yeah, they're. I mean, they're so fast. I mean, they look like cheetahs, man. Their legs are so muscular. It's like ridiculous. And when they cut corners, because rabbits cut corners so fast, I
Hmm.
mean, they'll try to mimic what the rabbit's doing, but they're not the same size, obviously, and they don't have the same type of feet that rabbit are be able to do that and agility with. So after they're done running them down, you can actually see their paws are bleeding a little bit because of, um, they're running back and forth and trying to cut the turns. So they're some of them sometimes bleed a little bit, but yeah,
So you got to get them dogs some Nikes, bro.
man. But yeah, that was in Argentina actually. That's funny because my mom's here. But yeah, she remembers that. Now I got two bunnies at my house. Now I got like two little bunnies at my house, literally. That's funny. What's going
Hey,
on, Ray? How you doing, man?
I'm good. You?
Good, man. Nice to see you. We got one of the best refs in the house and one of the best 198 pullers around. I know you guys actually pulled once before too, as well. And I mean, Ray's just stepping them up one after one. I mean, Fred. I think he's going up against Fred Morrison, and it's probably going to be one of his best matches, if not his best match yet. So we'll see. What do you have to say, Ray? Give us a little bit story, background about yourself, where you're from.
From New Jersey. You know, got me arm wrestling, but maybe shit, 5, 6 years ago. Maybe yeah, about that. About six.
You take it away, James. I got a customer.
1 second.
About 6 years.
Ray, grab that white thing by your lips and put it closer, and then speak again.
There you go. Is that better?
There we
A little
go.
bit better.
A little better. A little better.
Yeah,
My
Ray. I
phone
know.
sucks.
I know you're like a real humble, quiet guy, but I need like some Steve Austin
Yeah,
shit out of you right now.
that ain't me, man. I'll try my best.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
have you ever seen Ray's profile pictures on Facebook?
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah. Okay. I'd say best profile pictures in the game, bro.
I
Yeah,
discovered AI
Ray's a great guy.
on the Facebook, and that's just typing everything imaginable, and it just comes up with it.
I
Trust
fuck
me,
with
it's
it.
it's not that hard.
No. You got to teach me one of these days.
I'll make some up for you.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Hey, make an AI photo of me pulling Tim Lewis.
Okay, I got some good ideas.
Okay, that's all I need. Do like Godzilla in Tokyo.
I got some better. I got some better ones.
Better than Godzilla in okay.
So, some involving math class.
Okay. Oh no. Oh,
Well, we all know Tim was a math teacher before. That's an inside. That's for sure.
that's not
Yep.
true.
Yeah, Tim's smart, man.
Yeah, Tim was a
Tim's a
math
smart.
teacher.
Yeah, he's very smart.
Is and I mean this respectfully. I feel like the whole world like is in a matrix to fuck with me.
Nah, man. He's really smart.
What
Yeah,
math
Tim
class?
was like a legit math teacher. He's very intelligent when it comes to math.
He's like a math wizard. Seriously.
You guys should have told me this before I had a super match. I would have been asking the math questions the whole time. I'd be like, Tim Lewis, what's 2 + 2? And he'd be like, I'd be like, fuck you. And then I'd pin him.
Did that pay-per-view come out yet?
I'm not sure yet, and no one's allowed to give out the
So
information.
we
And
can't talk
I
about it.
don't want anyone to shit on me after they see that. But
Hmm.
support Nick
Not
Stone,
cool.
go on Stone TV and buy the pay-per-view. Ray was the head ref. He did a great job.
Yeah, the rules were cool. They had their. It was different, but once you get the hang of it, it wasn't that bad. Definitely made the
Yeah.
What rule
matches
set
fun.
was it?
Like Nick Stone's creation.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally. It was like a actually old school, like it was like a almost like a WAL running fouls. Um, it was pretty much like a WAL, pretty much, And so it wasn't too. It was just I didn't like. I would say the only thing was, I mean,
Here we go.
did the James Clark and Passmore match come out yet?
I don't know if it came out yet. I do not know.
Because
Yeah,
I
I
know
quit leaking information.
I'm not
I
leaking.
haven't seen it.
That's why I'm asking about the match before anything, because I don't know. Nick, you're watching, so Nick, is the match come out yet or not? Did you post it? If you did, I'm leaking shit. If you didn't, I'll wait. But there's a couple of things that I'd have to say about the. But the matches were great. The best match there was James Clark and Passmore.
Oh yeah, and then
I
the,
disagree.
Well, you
James
can
Clark.
say whatever you want. I mean, everybody there, I'm pretty sure, agreed with me.
No,
He
dude,
put
there
up.
was another one. There was James versus Tim Lewis. That was a pretty great match.
No, it wasn't. It was actually annoying. See? Now you're annoying me because I got customers here.
Dude, the
How's
audacity this man has.
how's your
Um,
left hand? How's your left hand with Tim?
um, honestly, with my left hand healthy, I think I fucked him up, respectfully.
Yeah, yeah
Um,
Tim's left
that's a
is pretty
tall order,
strong.
man. Tim's left is
Yeah,
crazy.
so I'm really methodical about my approach with people, and it's all on how people pull, and then I can be more divisive. So a guy with a really short arm, right? And I know you're gonna hook, and I know that's your trick up your sleeve. And Tim, if you watch anyone he pulls, that the way top rollers normally lose against Tim Lewis is they'll take his hand hit, and instead of staying out on the fingers and pressing, they'll almost hit, and then they'll feel that lane open up. When guys like are letting people get inside, and then they
yeah,
go in to finish the pin, and then guess what? Little Timmy's out here in that lock, and then it's all over, and he starts walking back. But any guy that just keeps Tim's hand out and just flashes, he can't get into his power. Now I know it's easier said than done, but I think there's so many arm wrestlers that are so I got a pin. Like they don't realize like, hey man, if this guy is stretched out right here, there's no way he's in a better position than you are.
yeah. They're
But
rushing it. Yep.
yeah, I've seen so many people rush when they were winning and they're surging, and then you see them surge, and then the hand's doing this, they surge, and then they surge, and then they're down here, and then you got him that's locked in a bicep. So like someone like Tim with a really short arm, insane amount of containment. Tim really relies on his static lock, and then the minute the match stops, normally Tim does really well. But a guy with Bo saying he's a hooker and saying that he really likes that. I would have to I got to be strong enough to even do anything. 2, I got to make sure your hand is so pumped, and I got to make sure you're so uncomfortable in the setup. And then 3, I don't. If I take your hand, I got to pray to God like you don't have a floppers press to engage, or you got enough side pressure to just lose your hand, and then this comes sideways. But most guys that are a hooker with a decent sized arm that can just contain shut most top rollers down, unless the guys are really good about managing distance, and depending on the
Yeah,
ref.
like Bill and Bo, that would be, dude. That would be a good match, man. I would love to see that.
I think it should
I would love
happen
to
when
do it.
I would love to see that, dude. That would be awesome.
See my man. Appreciate it.
I would love to do it.
Because you guys both are no joke. I was pulling Bill last Friday. The match is at Nick's,
Yep.
and his hand is like unhuman. Like
It's
that hand is
huge.
crazy. I know it's just like a big mitt. It's
Dude, I
For him
hate
having that size, he has a super heavyweight hand at 198.
Yeah.
yeah. I couldn't even see my hand in it. And I was like, Jesus. It would be an awesome match to say the least. I'd
Yeah.
love to see it.
Like I
Do you
know
guys ever?
I don't have a small hand, but in comparison to Bill's, dude, Bill's hand probably comes up to like here on me.
Yeah, he's
It's
got a
just
huge hand.
blown up. It's just this.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thing too. It gets bigger. I feel like
Yeah.
it gets bigger, and his arm definitely gets so much bigger. I mean, when you see it blown up, it's
Oh
like
yeah.
one so much smaller than the other. And Bill's pretty fucking stacked, I'd say. So you could see the difference too. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, man, definitely. I mean, that's not, just so we know, just so we're on the same page, Bill. That match isn't over yet. I spoke to Bill, and Bill still wants to do it. Just wants to do a little bit further down the line when he's good.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
just
I'll
so you
just same thing with this one. Like I just got to make sure that everything's going good with work and whatnot, and
right.
got to make sure I got the PTO and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hope you make it down.
yeah, all good.
Who's your
But
ref for that?
What is it?
Who's refing this super match?
You said it's
Ron
yeah,
Singley and Mike Bisman.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, those guys are pretty good. I like Ron. Mike's a prick, but he's a good ref.
Yeah, he's definitely a
Yeah.
good ref.
I ref with
As
both.
long as they're
They're both
strict, I
great
don't
refs.
care. I love strict ref, and that's why I like having Ray as my ref. Ray's very good.
Ray
Exactly.
would literally be refing, and Ray knows this, if he didn't have a super match.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Ray purposely had a super match so he didn't have to ref. This is all.
no, no, I was actually trying to put a good match together with Ray, and there was a couple of guys that didn't want to pull him. So,
Name
Didn't want to
drop.
lose.
Name drop.
yeah,
Name.
and no, and I was kind of waiting for Ray to see if he wanted to pull somebody specific until when I got Morrison, and then I sent it to him, and I mean Ray didn't have a problem ever pulling anybody, to tell you the truth. So, but
Yeah.
I think Red Morrison's going to be a really good match against Ray. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
I don't think
excited to
so.
see that match.
I think
I
he's gonna
think
be
Ray
tough,
smashes him.
but we'll see. I always trained in the gym. I was like a lot of bodybuilding stuff, but then past couple months I was like more arm wrestling specific, like cut out the bench, put the heavy bench and all that stuff, and I think it's paying off. So we'll see what happens.
Dude,
yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
it depends, doesn't it? Just on the person, like whatever it takes to make you strong. Because Paul Passmore is like, man, I do rows and I bench, and that motherfucker's a bad dude.
I
Yeah,
like bench pressing for arm wrestling.
so
Do you
do I.
think
But
it
it would,
feels that lock, like that drive
um,
forward?
So I
you
don't
know,
think it builds my lock. I think it helps with like me staying strong for side pressure.
yeah, it helps connect your shoulder to your pec to your chest. Up in this
Yeah.
area, for driving side, like that is key.
So would you say a dumbbell bench would be better than a barbell bench because you got more of a control to work on?
I
I
could see
guess
that. I
people,
do both.
yeah, people argue more. When you with dumbbells, it's more uh, your I can't think of the name. More of your muscles that hold you together. I forget the word. I forget the exact terminology.
Hey, we don't need to use
Versus
big words here.
versus a Smith machine versus a flat bench.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Like
can't think of the word.
stabilizing muscles,
Your
kind of.
stabilizer muscles. There you go.
Thank God for Bo.
Yeah.
I just
Like
want to
he,
shout out a couple of guys here, a couple of girls. Rachel Fitzsimmons, thanks for watching. Alex Bushy, Adam Seatley. There's a champ in the house. Bo Horner. What's up, Steve? Ken, thanks. What's up, Ken? Caleb Janelle, thanks for watching. Bo looks like he needs a nap. Bo works his ass off every single day from like 7 to like fucking 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning. And then he does it again, and he's got a kid. He's got his life. He's got fucking. So that's why he looks very tired. He just woke up and he's got to go to work. So I appreciate Bo for being here right now because he's a
Yes, sir.
working man. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Paul Stevens, thank you for watching. But yes, he does look tired. I look fucking tired all the times. I got fucking black fucking circles around my eyes because I'm a fucking workaholic. That's the way it is. That's the way it's gonna be. But yeah, speaking of that,
Oh,
shirts.
shut up. Dude, Bo looks exactly. I've been trying to figure this out all day, and I think y'all gonna agree. You know who's the actor?
I'd have to see a picture.
Mm,
Like X-Men, First Class. He was in the movie Wanted, where you could like spin the
yeah,
bullet.
that
I know
does
what
Um,
you're
not
talking
look like
about.
him.
hold on,
Yeah, you're
hold
right.
You're
on.
You're
talking
right.
about the main
This is
guy.
gonna.
That does not look like him, bro.
I'm telling you, the guy that looks like he did a movie where he was kind of like a southern serial killer. No offense, but hold on. You guys ready for this shit? Bo,
Let me see a picture of it. Just show the picture.
come on, come on.
Maybe
You
at
know
this
what looks like
angle of
him?
the camera.
The fucking beard and the mustache. Anybody that had that fucking beard and the mustache would look exactly like fucking Bo, pretty much, bro.
No, Bo's got a
That
handsy
was
in.
a stupid. That was a stupid fucking. Oh, you know what looks like? Look at this guy. He looks like
Are
a
you
guy
trying to
with a
say that all white
mustache
people look the
and a
same? You
beard.
racist motherfucker!
Shut up. Just shut up.
You're so lucky
Anyway,
you're light skinned.
so, Bo, you've gone up against a lot of great guys. So is Peter. Peter Brenna, he doesn't. I would say he's not on the Airs ranking system as much as he should be because he's pulling Mac. I think. Correct. That's what I think. But I mean, he would still be ranked highly. He's a very good puller. I mean, he also did pull, at New York State Champions, I think last year. He pulled at my tournament too as well before. So he's pulled, a couple different guys. But when it comes to super matches, he pulled a lot of max super matches and tournaments too as well. I think his last great win was up against Milo Larrett, which was recently in MAC, and it was a 3-0 sweep. I mean, he demolished him from what I've seen.
Yep.
Um, I think your best match, and you just said, I think was it Wallace? Is that who it was?
Who?
Josh Wallace? Josh Wallace? Is that who you went up
No,
against?
no. My best person I pulled is Bob, but I had like a
Hmm.
40-second match before with Junior Hostler.
Oh, Junior. That's what it was. Okay,
Yeah,
right,
Yeah, that
right.
was about a
Junior
year
is no
ago.
joke too, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
and you had a battle with Jordan Weeb at Arnold's.
Yeah, I did. Me and Jordan had a really good match, and Jordan was the Canadian national champion this year.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Jordan's a really cool guy.
He's a really nice guy. I met him there at Arnold's. He's a really great guy. I messaged him back and forth. I actually eventually have to get him a match too as well, in this class, because he's a great puller. He's a great guy too. So,
I
but
beat Luke Holster also at Chicago,
okay, yeah. So you had a lot of pretty good wins then.
and also I had a really good match against Ole Moisey,
Hmm.
who's number
Okay.
20 on the In the Hook rankings.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it was like the first match, he flashed me, but I elbow fouled, got a restart. And then I hooked him, brought him down. I think he elbow fouled too late. They didn't call it that way. It is what it is. I took him to the pad, called a restart, and then he ended up flashing. He went to the ref script. So, James, you might like this. Uh, for top rollers, I'd tell all my guys on my team that are top rollers, go to the ref script. I think,
Yeah.
in my opinion, that if you go to ref script as a top roller, you have an advantage.
Hmm.
Depending on who the ref is, because if I can get right here on you, like real close, I'm fine. But if you have a ref that doesn't know what they're doing and they'll give you like 2.5 finger lengths, dude, when you close your hand, you're all the way out. You're right into their fingertip.
Yeah.
Well, like I'll do a trick away, but like sometimes I'll do a real spread like that when we're doing a refs when they say close thumbs, and I'll use this thumb first, and then I'm reaching like this and then down, so I'm creating distance in your palm.
Yep.
Now, even if we're close, what I'm doing there, like you said, if you can't get around my hand, that's a good day for me.
Yeah.
And again, maybe I'm still not strong enough to stop the side pressure. But like you said, normally with a hooker, you do not want that containment. You know what I mean? If you guys, your strong fucking arms, you can just bring us in there. That shit sucks. I'm afraid of commitment. I didn't have a dad, so like I want to get away from that. I'm trying to get away from you. I don't want adversity. I want, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I totally agree with the ref script. Ref scripts are best for top rollers, and especially like you said with Bob Brown, that likes to start in that dumped wrist position where they make you start anyways. Because most top rollers that practice or weight train, they do this.
The post.
But most of the time on go, you don't get that. On go, it's closed hands, closed thumbs,
Yeah.
and that hook is already right there versus that top roll. If that guy doesn't know how to set that up, it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah. But yeah.
Especially in the
So, how
strength.
do you think it's going to go between you and Peter? I mean, you've seen him pull. You guys have very similar the ways that you guys pull. He's a hook
I,
presser, so same thing. You're a hook presser. So, how do you think it's going to go? You think it's going to go straight in the hook? In the hook?
yeah. I don't think we're gonna have an issue with having to go to the rest grip. I think we both will feel very comfortable in getting our grips. Uh, I think both of us are gonna immediately hit right inside, get into the hook. He might try and press, but best way to beat a press is to hook. And I don't see my hook losing. And this is not a shot against Peter at all. I just don't see myself losing. He might get around, honestly, but I think it's going to be 3-0.
Nice. Out of all the guys you
I
compete,
like it.
out of all the guys you can competed against, where would you rate Peter? Have you
It's
seen him
hard to
pull?
say. I've never pulled Peter, so I don't know.
Right,
Like
right.
him beating Milo, like I think I would destroy. That I think I would beat Milo, right? So it's kind of hard for me to say. Um,
I know Matt
I
Wild
definitely
has a win on
he's
him,
definitely in the pro class, you know.
right? Matt Wild has
But
a
Matt Wild has a pin
yeah,
on him.
what is
right?
it?
This is a mismatch, Steve.
It was a few. I don't know if it was last year, or the year before.
It had to be the year before
It
from
was a Mac. I believe it was a Mac event,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah,
Oh, one of the first ones,
yeah.
right? Or the first Mac?
Yeah, when Kevin Kaler was on it.
Yep.
No, I'm sorry. That was that. No, that was with
He beat Ivan Marrero.
what's that other dude's name from Canada? He was in Montana. Uh, tall, lanky with the mustache.
You talking about Peter beating Ivan?
The other guy, no, the guy from Canada. I can't think of his name. He always does the podcast with Brian
Oh,
Hartnett.
oh.
I have a brain fart for some
Yeah,
reason,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. He's got curly hair and stuff. What's his name?
Jason Constantini?
No,
No, but young,
he's a Canadian guy. He works with he does a podcast. It's in I think it's in the Fingers podcast with
I forget his
Ryan
name.
Parliament and what's this kid's name, man?
I forget his name.
You guys suck at this.
I know I'm
No,
horrible.
it is what it is. But yeah, he pulled him. And but either way, I'm saying Peter's beaten a
Yeah,
couple of guys, even Canadian, uh, pretty well ranked guys. You know, what I mean, and I don't see. I see this being a little bit better than what people think. Especially Peter doesn't fucking give up. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen any of his matches. I mean, he
Yeah.
doesn't fucking give up, bro. I'm sorry to say, but he's one of those guys that you think you got him. I've seen him literally be all the way back here and look at the camera after he just screamed his ass off, wink, and then go back to his match and literally win the match. So you can't ever never count Peter out. Like as far as I've seen, so he's just very good, a lot better than what people think.
is this
Yeah, you
right-handed or
can't just beat
left-handed?
a Peter. They always come
Right.
back.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
my left ain't worth a fuck, so I just stick to right.
Yeah. Welcome to the club.
Shout out to Mount Washington Valley Arms. Shout out to Victor Clearwater for watching. Thanks for watching. Mike Moore, Tom Edens, and Miguel Fernandez. Thanks for watching. We're just talking about you, Miguel, actually. Also, too, shout out to Mount Washington Valley Arms. They're having a tournament tomorrow. I wish I can go, but I have to work. I'll be here all day long. But if you can, go down there. They have a great tournament. Great guy. Tim Bush is playing. I'm sure they're with Alex, too. Alex Bushy. Great guys and great awards from what I've seen, too. So we'll go down, show some support. And yeah, and Carl Whiteford. Peter is a beast. Yes, he is. Absolutely.
Now Miguel has 2 matches, right?
He has two matches. He's got one right and one left. He's got left Bigfoot. And, I mean, Bigfoot's been killing everybody left. I think one of the best left-handed pullers at 220 right now is Miguel. I don't see anybody else that's going to be in that range, close to there.
Yeah, Miguel. I see Miguel. Yeah, and who else is the other hand? Alexander.
Right up against Alexander.
He's no joke as well.
Yeah, he's got
That
a
would be a big
ridiculous
win
hit.
for Alexander for sure.
He just beat Wade Roberts, and I mean, he killed Wade. And nothing against Wade, but I mean, Wade's been training, so we'll see how he comes out of that and everything else. But I mean, he beat
Miguel.
Wade worse than I thought he was going to beat him. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, Miguel's no joke. Very strong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got a win against Miguel's left at the Arnold's.
Oh no shit.
I thought your left
Yeah.
wasn't good, Bo. Which one is it, bro?
In comparison to my right, it's not good.
Bo's on a different level.
That's fair.
Will you be attending the Arnold's this year, Though?
What is it?
Will you be at the Arnold's this year?
So I just got to see what's going on with life. I'm hoping to go to the Arnold's. I would love
Yeah.
to. I mean, getting to win it twice would make a big statement,
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Dude, I love that. That was a statement right there. I would love to go to win it twice. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I like that energy right there.
Dude, it was awesome. I had a great time. The High Five did a great job with the whole event. It was awesome.
Yeah, they did a good job. Definitely did a good job.
Definitely.
Hey, Bo, so you went to the Shaw Classic?
No, unfortunately, I did not. I wanted to, but I was not able to. The 4 events I've done this year are the Arnold Classic, and I got first. IFA Nationals, I got first. Chicago, I got second at the East vs. West, and then I just won West Virginia State's both arms and the weight class above me.
Also got second to Bob Brown, and there was a war.
Yeah.
So that was not an easy one for Bob Brown at all. Bob Brown right now has a match on East vs. West, if I'm not wrong.
Does he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Let's talk a little bit more about Ray's match and how Ray thinks about this match and what do you think is going to happen. Just want to ask what everybody thinks, how everything's going to happen too. Before we move on to Ray, though, what does everybody think on Bo's match? Does anybody think 3-2, 3-0? What do you think about Mason?
I think Bo is a fucking stud, and Bo's going to smash 3-0. I think he's being a little humble, but after hearing all these accolades and the way he's talking, you can tell like he's confident. He's not trying to put on a show. You know what I mean? He's got that BDE energy that I'm feeling right now, and I fuck with it.
Yeah, he's definitely a stud. Definitely humble.
Wait, Steve, do you not know what BDE is?
Sorry?
Oh, okay. We don't. If you don't know, we ain't got to tell you. But anyways, I think he's gonna smash him. I think Ray's gonna smash Morrison too. Honestly.
Can't say that.
Oh, do you have a nickname, like an arm wrestling nickname? Like, what's your?
So I've been called Pitbull before, but most people just call me Bo.
I would say Bo.
I think Pitbull's a well-deserved nickname.
So let me ask you: is it really Bew, but they call you Bo?
No, my real name's Robert, but my nickname's Bo.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah.
Really? I would never have guessed Robert.
Yeah, my real name's Robert, but my nickname's Bo.
Yeah, we'll stay with that.
Oh shit! So Well, let me ask you, if you don't mind, what's your full name?
Robert Allen Horner Jr.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We got the same
So
middle name.
You're Alan
What?
too, Ray?
Yeah,
Oh,
yep, that's
really?
my middle name. Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
That's funny, man.
That's cool.
So, where did Bo come from, Bo?
My papaw. My dad used to bow hunt a lot, and my papaw just started calling me Bo. I'm pretty sure, from what I've been told.
And
And
it stuck with you when you were
like,
since you were a kid?
yeah, I've been called Bo since I was probably, I don't know, 3 to 5 years old.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Like I graduated with people from high school that didn't realize my real name's Robert. Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's a real nickname, bro. That's an honest
yeah,
nickname.
yeah.
Just gonna give a shout out to a couple different people joining the chat and joining the podcast. What's up, guys? Everyone. Mike Moore, Eric Fisk, David Shell, Caleb Johnson, Victor Clearwater. Is Peter's gonna rep New York 3-0. Michael Nance is watching. Thanks, Jonathan McGurchin. What's up, John? Tyler Edlin. What's up, Tyler?
Clearwater doesn't know shit.
But yeah, I think both of these are going to be really good matches. I don't think it's going to be as easy as what people are saying. Bo's so humble. I mean, people can eat a piece of his pie, man, just to represent how humble he is and how great of a person he is. I mean, I've seen him pull at the Arnold's. He was an absolute beast, and the guys that he went up against are monsters. So just be careful for Bo. I think one of these matches, I mean, both these matches are going to be great. Let's go move on a little bit on Ray. Ray, what do you think? How do you think everything's going to come up with Fred? I mean, he hasn't pulled. I think this might be his first super match. I think this is a big step up into his game to be able to pull you, right? Because honestly, you're just on a tearing through everybody. But I mean, he has beaten significantly strong people in a hook or a top roll, or I mean, wherever he needs to go, he can go. So how do you feel about that in general?
I'd be lying if I say I wasn't nervous. You know, but we'll see. You know, we'll we'll see what happens. I've been training my ass off. I don't want to give everything away, my game plan and whatnot,
You don't have to
but
give your game plan up, but just
but
tell us about like where do you think he's gonna go? Where do you think you're gonna have to take this to beat him?
Give us your game plan.
uh, just hunker down and weather the storm. That's what I think.
So you're
I think stamina is going to play a lot in this one.
okay.
That's what I think.
So
I think,
you're thinking about leaking him out. You're thinking about slowly draining him out.
yeah, hopefully. We'll see.
That's hot. You're gonna work him
You
nice and
know,
slow. Drain that shit.
you got it.
You fucking dick.
Hey, all you guys need to get your mind out of the gutter. This is arm wrestling.
Exactly. Pull another man's hand. But yeah, hopefully,
Are you
we'll,
gonna
we'll see.
Are you gonna come around him and grip him?
When we get to the strap, we'll see. Strap it up. See what happens.
How? You think 3-0,
No, I
right?
don't think 3-0. I think who knows? He might pin me
You
every
think
round. We have no idea. But
is that what you think though? I don't have an idea. I need your ideas.
you know, I don't think so. I don't want to. I'm not going to go in there if I'm going to lose, but we'll see. You know, I'm not that much of a
That's a fair
shit talker,
question.
but we'll see what happens.
I don't know. I've been Ray will walk up to a guy when he gets out of the car and tell him how much he sucks
Just
before
shut
he even
up,
gets in the
man.
building.
Just nobody even believes you. Nobody even would ever even believe you, even if you did say that. Ray's not like that. Anyways. So,
Yeah, I think it's
Ray.
gonna.
We are
I think it's
Ray.
gonna be a war, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
He just ran through Mike Hawk's right-handed. You know, I think I was at a tournament, right?
Yeah, but
That
doesn't
was that
Mike
That
was
Hawk
was.
right-handed?
that was at a tournament.
That was.
Super match. Challenge matches like this are a little bit different than tournament style pooling.
Yeah. I
I got
agree.
we got a few
110.
rounds to figure out. I don't know how long he's been pulling. Um, I think it'll be one in the setup, honestly. We'll see.
I'm very
On
excited to see
Facebook.
that match, Ray. I'm very excited to see that match.
Well, I hope I can, pull through, give everybody what they want. We'll see what happens.
I think we have really two underestimated pullers that are going up against each other. I mean, has beaten Sean Weber, and I mean others out there that are so good. I mean, who are on the right hand at 198, 190, and even about 210 and 220. So, I mean, I'm nothing to take away from Fred. I've just seen him at the beach. That's really the reason why this match came up is because he really showed up at the beach. He did a great job, and yeah, I couldn't see a better match put together. You guys are solid, both really, strong. I mean, both can, hook or top. I mean, either way. But it's just, it would be nice to see where you guys go with this. I think you're both experienced pullers. I think table IQ, it really has to see what happens. I think you guys are even same kind of size and everything like that. I think you guys are very stocky, wide, big shoulders. I mean, there's not, one guy that's much taller than the other or anything like that. So it's a very even match. I think with height and even bicep measurements and everything like that. I see that very. You don't see that very often. To be everything's almost very fit. So, but what do you think,
Excited.
James?
What's that?
So what do you think, James?
I think after creeping on this guy on Facebook, after Ray smashes him, Ray should be pulling Miguel Fernandez.
No, Miguel is on a different level.
Oh, just beat
Miguel is
Miguel. Looks in these photos on Facebook. You trying to tell
Miguel
me
is
this photo's a lie?
but I know Miguel. Well, I don't know how long. He had something wrong with his bicep or something a little bit ago, maybe a year ago or something.
That looks like he's taking the hand of Miguel right there.
Who's that?
That was Bo, or not Bo? Sorry,
That wasn't
I'm all
me.
over. I'm all over Bo right now. So Fred taking Miguel's
Not
hand.
everybody looks like me, James.
Hey man, don't be racist now. White people look different.
But yeah, Fred's he's a good puller, man. He's very good. He,
He's a stud. How tall is he?
like I said, he's about the same, maybe just a little bit taller than Ray. Maybe.
He's probably 5'9". Yeah.
5'9".
What's
Okay.
up?
Ray, you ain't 5'9", are you?
No, 5'7", 5'8".
I respect that he's being honest. I love guys when you meet them or on the phone, they're like, "Yeah, I'm 6 foot," and you meet them, you're like,
No, bro. Me and Ray are short kings. We're 5'8", 5'7".
Yep.
I'll tell you right now, tall Fred. Tall is they're. Let me see. Yeah, Ray's 5'7" and he's 5'9".
"Ooh, so there is a height advantage."
A slight height advantage. It's not really a big slight. They're about the fucking.
I'm here to tell
Ray.
you right now, if you had an ex-girlfriend and she's with a new guy and she says he's got 2 inches more than you, that's gonna hurt.
That's
Yeah,
definitely
but
gonna hurt.
yeah,
You don't need that energy in your life, bro.
because you know what they're talking
No.
about with you, James. They already know. I mean, it's
That's fucking
automatic
it,
with
dude. We're turning this podcast from PG to rated R. Pull them out, boys. Grab the tape
you.
measures. This is what matters in arm wrestling.
That's definite.
Dude, I have this weird suspicion that any good arm wrestler is hung like a horse. I only know that because I normally go out to bars with the boys after we win the tournament.
Hitting the shower.
Well,
Listen.
I can tell
Your
you.
spicy hand holding is a different type of style of spicy hand holding, isn't it, Menace?
Yeah.
Well, you ain't holding shit. You can hold your own. That's what I say. I'm not that good of a friend.
That's
You
how
know
that's
what
how
kind
what
of
I
brother
heard.
would
That's how
take
what I heard in the
a bitch to
Northeast.
your arm on? He's like, here you go. Hey, speaking of the nightmare, Dan, are you nervous about the mountain dog?
You mean the mountain pup? I got a big old newspaper and I'm wrapping up just for him. So you're gonna whack him on the nose and remind him who's boss.
Bro, if you bring newspaper and you beat him first round, you slap him with it, I'll give you $20.
Make it 50. Call it a day.
I was gonna say, what does everybody think on his match, on Dan's match? I mean, Does anybody have anything to? I mean, Ray, what do you think?
I don't know too much about the other guy. I don't. I'm. I may have wrestled him once or twice at your tournament, one of your tournaments, maybe.
Hmm.
But is this right or left?
Right.
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 You, I don't know too much about the other guy. I haven't heard much. You know, I got to go with Dan just from knowing Dan. You know his
Same here.
worth ethic. Uh, and arm wrestled him before. You know, I got to go with Dan. Dan's beat some big names.
Who?
You just Sam Harris, right? You just
Yeah, Sam Harris over at Keystones.
that was awesome.
Yeah.
Being right there next to you, watching you do that. That was awesome.
And I beat him in a lane that I am not proficient in. It's not my number one lane.
Yep. But yeah,
Um. Did you beat Conrad?
No.
No, I did not beat Conrad. I gave him more of a fight than Jordan did, though.
I
How long ago did you pull Conrad?
Uh, what, about a year ago?
Last year, about the same time.
Yeah.
So he got stronger.
I have
Yeah,
a
so
pin,
have I.
I have a pin on Conrad in the strip, but he's very strong.
Ray's got the pin on Conrad. Why isn't Ray pulling
Ray's
Conrad?
198 and Conrad's 170.
So that tells you even
Numbers
that
don't
even tells you
matter.
more about how strong he is.
Conrad is on a different level on
Yes,
that
he
weight.
is. Conrad is a.
Definitely, he's a beast. He's an absolute beast. But you know what? I got news for you. Beating Jordan is my pathway, part of the pathway to beating Conrad.
Have you ever
It is.
Because
pulled?
I'm coming after him. I'm telling you right now, and it's getting closer and closer each and every time. I know people who train with him very, very well.
Dan is literally he probably already knows it, but Dan is literally about 2 matches away from having another rematch with Conrad if he does what he needs to do in his next 2 matches.
Have you pulled Jordan before, Dan?
Nope.
Same weight?
Same weight.
Same way.
Has he pulled anybody significantly? Anybody
Yeah,
notable?
Jordan's got a flash pin on Chris Michaels. Jordan's got a flash pin on Ed DeCruz. Jordan's got a flash pin on Matt. Why am I blanking on Matt's
Bush?
last name?
I
Matt
mean, I
Bush.
could say the same thing about Dan with the
No, I'm not done.
same people you're talking
Shut
about
up.
right now.
Yep.
About the same exact people you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Jordan's got flash pins on Sam Mitchell.
There's one person I don't have a pin on yet.
He's ever even pulled.
Oh, you never pulled Sam?
I pulled him in a tournament, but that was after shortly after a super match. So, I definitely can't wait to pull Sam, fresh.
Dude, that's a super match right there. Have you ever pulled Brian Malik right-handed?
That's
Not in a super match.
That's an upcoming match that we're already talking about. That's in the future. I spoke to Brian, so this is probably going to be at Test Your Frame, but I have to talk to Brian exactly where we can do this and when we can do this. So it's already been spoken about to Dan and Brian. And Brian, we already spoke about talking about something to doing with. So this is already in the making. It's probably going to be at Test Your Frame too. I just have to get in touch with Brian and talk to him about it to make sure that he knows where we all know and we're all on the same page at where it's going to happen.
Yep.
So does Dan get to pull him even if he loses to Maskell?
I would say just for the fact that they both want to pull each other, and Jordan would obviously, I think would probably go up against Brian Malik right after Dan is done.
Huh.
Because they're different pullers. I mean,
Well, listen,
Right.
styles make the match, right? Styles make the match.
That's
And,
true.
there might be a way that, they're saying there might be something where I didn't prepare for with Jordan, right?
Oh, you didn't.
Oh, trust me.
You didn't do it, man. You didn't do it, bro. Go grab your gripper, and the whole drive home after Jordan beats you, you'll be like, "This is fucking bullshit."
Well, you know what? I
And then
already
you'll be
said
banned
that's the thing. I already have that in my head from the last loss of the Mac Challenger Series. So I can tell you right now, I'm on a redemption, tour right now. After going up to the mountains up in Colorado, training with Sarah Brown and his crew. God, man, those guys train hard. I was winded after like a good.
You went and trained with a guy that just got his ass kicked. Why would you do that? You need to go train with winners, Dan.
You realize that he's still ranked in the top of the nation in the super heavy, so I don't care who kicks his ass at the top of the list. He's still he's still a top contender, regardless.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know why you went all the way out to Colorado. You could have went fucking 6 hours up to Ottawa, Canada, and pulled the number 2 in the world.
Shut up.
Just saying.
You're saying shit. You're saying shit. Either way.
I'm stating facts, bro.
What does
Read a
everybody
book.
say about Dan's match? I mean, Ray, you already said something, so did everybody else. I mean, outcomes, I'd say 3-2, 3-0. What do you think it's going to be between Dan and Conrad, Ray?
Conrad.
I mean, Dan and Jordan Maskell.
Complete mismatch.
On whose part? Jordan?
Fucking menace.
You know, I'd say make it interesting. Make it we'll go 3-2. But I say 3-1. I say Dan. I don't know Jordan. I don't know. So for me to give you an honest opinion, I don't know. But knowing, like I said before, knowing Dan, knowing his worth ethic, and his heart and people who he has beaten before, I got to give it to Dan.
Wait, Dan, have you ever pinned Aiden LeMay?
No, I've yet to pin him.
Jordan's got like 20 pins on Aiden.
But I also haven't competed against Aiden that much either.
Oh,
All I'm hearing is excuses from a nightmare, bro.
Dude,
Hey, it's just we haven't met across the table yet.
Dan had a better match
That's valid.
than Jordan had. I mean, that's plain and simple. We're talking about the same puller here.
Dan pulled the 19-year-old. Jordan pulled the 20-year-old.
You're gay.
You're mad because I'm stating facts,
You're not
bro.
saying facts. I mean, you're obviously.
How am I wrong?
Okay, you know what? You are right. You are right. I'm Spanish.
Yeah, shut your whore mouth. I know I'm right.
That you are right. I'm Spanish. You're right.
I know I'm right about this. This one thing I'm not being wrong about is a 19-year-old kid that is training every day to be stronger. 20 years old is going to be a stronger version because he's still peaking. Like, imagine Conrad at 25.
But you're fast forwarding 5 years. Come on now, simmer down. Slow it down a little bit.
Right, yeah. You guys are fucked in 5 years. You might as well retire
now. You don't know
now.
if he's going to peak or not, or he already peaked.
You know what's interesting in talking about this? I read a comment earlier. I don't remember the post book, but somebody said in arm wrestling, where you're at your 2-year mark is not where you're not getting any better. That's like your. I can't remember the comment. It was a comment that I read.
I'm living proof that ain't true.
and it said the person said after 2 years, once you reach your 2-year mark, you will no longer progress.
Nah, I'm living proof that is completely debunked. Bo Horner's living proof that is debunked right there. Come on now.
Yeah,
so am I, dude.
That's legal retardation. That person's shoving crayons up their ass. I don't care if you're 55 years old. If you train at 55 on any weightlifting thing, at 56 and 57, you will be stronger because you trained.
100%.
That person's retarded. Don't
take advice to that
person.
I just think I can find it later, but it was just
fellas,
it just came to mind.
Find it, and we're gonna blast this guy.
Bo,
I appreciate
thank
it.
you so
Later,
much
Bo.
here, Bo. I appreciate you, man. And yeah, man, I can't wait to see you pull Peter. I think it's gonna be a hell of a war. And good luck, man. Tonight.
Mismatch. Bo smashes in 3-0. Bo stated it here. We heard it.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it. It was good, guys.
You too, Bo.
See you guys next
Great
Saturday.
meeting you, Bo. Can't wait to. Oh, I won't be
I'll
there.
see you next Saturday, my man.
So I just want to let you know, like an Infinity Gauntlet, I'm going to be adding to these rings. I'm going to add a third one, right? I'm just collecting.
Badass those rings are, dude.
I'm collecting, brother.
Ray, don't you have a few? I remember your first time. I think you collected 2 straight off the bat.
Yeah, I think I got a few. Yeah, I still got them. I got them in my living room.
Ray's got to have, I think, at least 3 or 4. Ray, right?
Yeah, I have to go get them.
Damn.
Yeah, I have a bunch. Not a bunch. A couple.
You have more than a few. That's what I'm saying. You have
3 or 4.
Yeah.
But
James, what do you have? Do you have like half of one or something like that?
He's got a quarter one.
I lost one in a hooker's ass cheek after my win. against Christopher. I want so Candy from New York. I would like that. I'll send you my location after the talk.
Are you serious? You gave your ring away?
I didn't give it away. I lost it away.
Oh my god, dude. So did what's
James, do you
too.
have a match? Do you have a match at the 20th? No.
So this is a good statement. Thank you for asking, Ray Romanowski. We really appreciate you and everything you do. Thank you so much. I am officially done polling, not done arm wrestling, but I am done doing competition till May. I'm trying to be a firefighter right now.
Okay.
And I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and every other Saturday for training. And I think this would be a good time to let me heal up and this really peak in my lifts. But I can't really be focusing on so much shit. Plus, I'm managing my job at work too. And I'm just being honest. I wouldn't have my heart in it all the way. And after my performance at the Turtle Man, I'm noticing that everyone I'm pulling these pro classes and they want to be a champ, and I'm there just having fun to respect myself and put the work in. And then I don't like losing. I don't think anyone likes losing. No one likes being a pussy, and I hate being a pussy. So I'm gonna beat that thing into a dick, and then I'm gonna come back a winner. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm coming back in May. I'm coming on everyone's back on May.
Respect. Yeah, for sure.
May the day never come, huh?
It's
Looking
coming.
forward to it.
Maybe I'll come down to the 176s and just be a nuisance.
You know what? I would love for you to come down to 176s and I'll smack you around.
Oh, damn.
Come to my playground. Come to my playground for a little bit.
Bro, look at the length, bro.
Listen, it does not. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Have you ever beat Tim Lewis?
Yeah, actually, I have. Right-handed,
Okay.
not lefty.
Getting some romantic lighting here for you.
I like that. That's getting me aroused. So you guys need to buy the pay-per-view on Stone TV and let me know what you guys think.
Yeah, I do need to buy that pay-per-view because I got to do my homework on both Brian and Sam.
Bro, I think Sam had like, is that out yet?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Sure.
What was I going to say? Let's go through
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, carry on.
Matches. What do you guys think of Matt Flip and Caleb Johnson?
Complete mismatch. You gotta stop doing this shit.
Well, Flip, I trained with Flip for a long time. You know, Jim Bryan's house. You know, Josh Vinicour's. I got to go with Flip. I think Flip's too experienced just to. And don't get me wrong, if Caleb wins, it's a huge, huge gain for him. He's young. You know, to be at this level at his age is incredible.
Yeah.
I think he has a huge future, you know, bright future. And it should just be an honor for him to pull Flip, you know, to be at this level at that age.
Absolutely.
But do you think that's an honor, or do you think that's a kick in the balls if you're 40 years old?
Well,
and you got a 17-year-old that's less than you on a table. I do not want to be a victim by a child.
He trust me. I had a match with Caleb with my left hand or both hands. He's strong.
Ray, but you beat him left-handed, right?
You beat him left and right-handed.
Yeah, but right-handed is an obvious. But when's Ray gonna pull Wade? I want to see that. That'd be cool.
That would be a good match.
Right-handed?
Right-handed.
What arm would you like to do?
Ray likes to pull right.
I'll do both. Whatever.
But I'd say a right-handed match probably.
Dude, I'll say right here. Steve was like, "Would you pull Ray?" I'm like, "No, I would not pull Ray."
You would have no problem.
I pulled Ray before. Ray's a monster.
I love Ray. He's so humble.
Ray.
I would not pull Ray.
I pulled Ray.
The way I watched Ray beat Weber, I wouldn't pull Ray.
You can't go off that.
That's bullshit.
That's why I wanted a match with Sean this time, because I felt maybe the first time that we pulled together. You know, he did have a super match earlier that day. You know, he wasn't fresh.
So do you think you could beat Mike Grimaldi right-handed? Ooh.
Probably. I don't know. Ooh. Probably not.
I want that. So after you beat Morrison, I think we got to get Grimaldi match. Also, Steve doesn't. Can you guys inform him?
I do
You
Like,
don't
know.
know who Dustin is?
You know who Dustin Jelliff is. Why are you talking shit like I don't know who Dustin is?
I was
Yes,
gonna say
tell him.
Dustin's a
is.
monster. Dustin, big shout out to Dustin because that is the man who first taught me how to hook.
Dustin is. Yeah, I seen him at recently at
Such a vagina
where the
face.
hell was it? I don't know if it was Keystones or it was Winter
Fucking
Blast.
menace.
Something I seen him, but Dustin's new. He had that match with John Therion
Yep.
2 years ago. He's definitely he's freaking strong.
Yeah, Dustin. Well, because we were talking
Dustin's
about
a beast.
like kind of contenders for people, and I'm like, yo, what about Dustin? And he was like, but Dustin's not ranked. I'm like, that don't matter.
I think he is. I think he's on that
Nope.
ranking. No, I think he was at one point.
I
Maybe he was at one point, but he
Yeah, he
was.
was.
And
He's
I
up there.
Poland, like I don't even know. The last time I was at my tournament, I think, and I didn't really. He doesn't really come too many. I don't really see him pull too many tournaments, really.
Yeah.
well, there's no one to
Uh,
pull. When you're that good, you don't need to go out because the good people need to come
I
find
mean,
you at that point.
I know he trains with Brandon Assessor. Uh, um, so like that's something that something to behold right there as well.
Yeah, they train all together. I mean, I think it's
Uh,
Ice and Storm, um,
Yeah,
a
like
couple.
Paul Landman and all those guys. I think he trains with.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to think of somebody that would even be a good match around here for him.
Well,
Well,
I
that's
got a
who.
question. Do you think Bo could
Well,
beat Justin?
Bo can beat Justin.
No, Dustin.
Dustin. Um,
No,
What do you guys think?
who?
no.
I don't.
Bo, the guy we
I think
just had
Bo's.
on,
I
versus
think Bo's
Dustin Jelliff.
lighter. I think Bo's lighter.
Bo is lighter. I
Yeah,
think
but
Dustin.
Dustin does pull 198.
Hmm. I
Yeah,
would
but
say I would say
It would be a
huh,
great match.
you know
that
what?
would be a great match. But that would be here's the thing though. Dustin does 198 220s. Bo does 187 198s, right? So Bo's on the lighter side, I think, of that class. Dustin's on the heavier side, right? So he definitely has a little more power available to him. It would be a good match. I think it could be a 3-2, to be honest.
But so let's go back to this. Who do we think in New England is a match for Dustin Jelliff at 220, right-handed?
I don't know anybody in New England at 220. Who's
Oh,
20.
right. Who? Who would you even give to him?
How's Seth Barnett these days?
Seth just beat him left-handed, but I said right. Seth's right isn't good, I guess, from what Seth says to me.
Okay,
So you're
well?
talking
gotcha. 'Cause
Dustin 220, right?
How about Vlad?
I
yeah,
think he'd
Vlad.
smash Vlad, personally.
I
Wlad's
think they. I think
Wlad's
they arm wrestle
98
that.
now. Wlad's 98. He's not even close to 220.
Yeah. I hate being put on the spot.
Well, no,
I don't want to hurt.
I
I
just
don't want to
like
hurt
I'd like
nobody's
to get real
feelings. You know what I
opinions
mean?
on shit against these guys
Yeah.
that are really that good.
Yeah.
Let's go against what we were talking about before. You're fucking throwing us all off mark here, you fucking menace.
Hey, this is rap. We're talking about real life events.
Shut up. Anyways, so next match, it's a new match. Mark Walker pulled out of his match. He's still hurt. So Matt Morrison now is pulling Tim Bushy.
Ooh, right on. What on?
Right arm.
Right. Hmm. I'm gonna go with Tim, even though he's new. I pulled with Matt. I did a very little bit of polling with Tim, but I think his power is on a major up and up trajectory. Matt's quick right-handed, but I don't know if he's got the same power level. So I'm going to go with Tim on a 3-1.
How about you, Ray?
I'm gonna go with Matt. I'm gonna go with Matt. I think he's too experienced.
3-1, 3-2,
Yeah,
3-0,
I say 3-1.
3-1.
Matt's that guy that had the war with you, Dan, right? And then double
Left-handed,
breakdown.
yeah.
You guys DP'd breakdown in the middle of the table. That was disgusting. And I was
That
here
was
for it.
a great match.
I didn't like it at all.
That was the best match.
I'll give I'll give Matt that, bro. If you're in that kind of position confidently to win, fight Peach.
I will say though, his left is very different from his right. He does not operate in the same way.
Is it better or is it worse?
It's not nearly as strong. He's not nearly as lawless with the left. I mean, with the right rather, as he is with the left. That left is he's lawless with it. He throws all caution to the wind. But right, I think he's a little more reserved. So that's why I'm giving it to Tim. I saw how Tim beat Alexis, and Alexis beat Matt recently at the Challenger Series right-handed as well. So I think that with that,
Arm?
that was the right arm.
Now you're talking to Alexis, the guy who trains at you, right?
Yeah, Alexis is the guy who trains with me. Yep.
I
I
like
seen
him.
your
He's on.
left-handed. I
I
didn't
like
see
him.
the
He's on his way
right-handed
up.
challenger.
Yeah. He beat them both right and left-handed.
Okay, I like Alex.
But Tim
So
Bush
that's what.
is a monster, and he's getting more comfortable.
Yep.
I think that was a
That's exactly why I think that he's gonna. I want to give it to him only because of what I've seen, how much fire I've seen out of him, and how much he turns it up. I think he's a little more aggressive on the right hand than Matt can handle.
And Tim's one of those guys too, where respect to him in Albany, but he didn't have any one of his boys there. I think besides his son. I think Tim's one of those guys where when the team's there, he feels up a little bit more.
Oh yeah,
And Ethan Sherritt had the whole squad with him, and you know how those Irelink boys are. If the whole team's with him and they're screaming and hyping like 5 more
they
horsepower, they
fire
really
you
need
up.
him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When you have a community behind you, cheering you on, screaming your name out, fuck yeah, man, that energy is next level.
Isn't that
Yeah.
great? Can we just talk about that before we get into matches anymore? Like, have you ever been in a match and someone's like screaming for you and like trying to give you advice, but you can't hear the advice, but you hear your name. You can hear like,
Yep.
and you're just like, yeah, you could. It's
It gives
horrifying.
you more confidence that moment, and I will hit 10 times fucking harder when somebody's screaming my fucking name.
I'll tell you right now, a perfect example. Take a look at me in Montana. When that whole squad was screaming in the corner right there, like we were in enemy territory and there was just a whole handful of us in there, right? Just a whole handful of us. And everyone was screaming my name. I dominated my opponent, which is going to also happen again next
That that
weekend. It's going to be the
that
same kind of deal where I'm just going to dominate.
that
And then
match was
I'll give
so
him a fourth round. I'll give him a fourth round to play with him in his lane.
that match was so mismatched. It was
Oh, when you guys went out to Montana?
well,
Yeah.
Dan's match.
Yeah.
Nothing against Roy. Roy strong. Don't get me wrong. Nice guy.
Bro, I hope I don't have to be a part of the team. I know I'm not good enough to be on the City Slickers, but I would totally go with you guys next time just to shit talk. I think I'd have fun with that. So
Hell yeah, man.
DM me next time.
We
We'll fucking party.
will definitely keep that in mind.
We will indulge safely. That's the word I'll use.
Well, I don't indulge in any regard other than just my energy out there, but that's about it.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
intoxicating enough.
We'll
Definitely wasn't
indulge on hype alone.
There you go.
definitely was an experience. It was a hell of a time.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome to be a part of.
Yeah, I saw all you dudes in the hot springs together, and I was like, that's a bonding experience.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
the cold plunge going from the hot to cold, dude, that was awesome.
Oh, that was intense.
Did you guys film that?
I
Cold
yeah
plunge?
yeah.
I'll have to watch that. I didn't
We
know you
filmed
guys
the
did a
whole
cold plunge.
yeah we did we filmed the whole thing. Um, but I gotta tell you, I went to a hot springs over in Colorado. It was not the same, man. We got
Really?
spoiled in Montana. The hot springs was not the same. The springs in Colorado have all these little like white flakes, or like they call it sulfur deposits. And I was like, wait, was James here? Because there's all these white stuff floating around the pools.
Bro, it's not my fault that when I was 9 months, I was in fucking water, so I bust easy when I get in water. Don't be telling people that. We're on a live pod, dude. I told you that in confidence that you wouldn't tell people, but you just disclosed that to the world. I'm a
Listen,
water buster.
That hot springs was definitely cool. I didn't know what to expect. Because we're in the middle of nowhere. I thought it was like some pool, some hole in the ground that's hot. but it was like a legit place. It was sweet, man. It had like a pool, regular pool, big Olympic sized pool. They had an indoor steam room, all that stuff.
Ooh. How hot was the hot spring? I know that's a dumbass question, but like, it was like
They
a hot
had they
tub.
had like different levels. They had like a warm tub. They had a hot tub, and then they had a hot tub, and then they had that cold plunge.
Yeah, the
So
cold
they
the
didn't have
cold
like
was good.
actual temperatures there. Um,
But just kind
but
of
I'm going to assume it's like 100 to like 105, maybe up to 112.
And
ooh,
the
that's
cold
hot.
plunge was right next to the hot plunge, so you could go
Yep.
right in and out. It was awesome.
You actually get
Contrast
shock
bathing,
in your
baby.
body.
Yeah,
Yep.
we were
Oh, that
doing
sounds
like who
awful.
could who could who could sit there the longest. We were doing all.
Who did
It
it?
was
Who
cool.
was the longest?
I don't remember. None of us.
I think it was Sam.
Yeah,
Dan.
I think Sam was the longest. I think I was second, and you were third longest.
it was too. Yeah, it was cold.
Well, I didn't see
Or no, wait,
Garrett
was
winning
it?
that one. He ain't got no fat on him. That kid would fucking freeze to death.
You got to go in head first because if you don't dip the head, I'm telling you, mate, it's harder.
It's
Oh,
harder
oh, I
without
didn't hear
dipping.
that in the cold
It's
plunge. I thought you
easier.
were just saying like you dove in head first. I'm like,
No,
you're
well, you
sick.
have to.
No.
You have to.
Yeah,
It's easier.
crack your skull.
I was say, wait, what kind of plunge is this? Is it like a pool, like a cold pool?
No,
Yeah,
it was like a tub.
Ah,
it was weird. I can't explain how it was set up. It was set up like
It was like a hot tub where you could actually stand up though. Like it came up to like your shoulders, so it was deep enough for you to stand up to like your neck and shoulder. I mean, for you, probably up to your belly button, James, because you're taller than fucking the giraffe's nuts. But
yeah, you
you
know.
know, us short people, us normal sized people,
we're,
um,
we're drowning.
it's up to our shoulders type of deal.
That's almost scary then, being that cold. Like your body wasn't shutting down almost. Like you're like, oh man, I got to put a hand on the rail so I don't drown here.
It wasn't that bad. Like 40 degrees.
Then they had a restaurant connected to it.
Yep,
Oh,
the
hell
food
yeah.
was good.
Served
The food
beer.
was
Yeah,
really
it was good. It
good.
was awesome.
Damn. All right, so everyone that's listening to this, check that out on YouTube. It was the City Slickers went to Montana. I don't know what the actual line or like title would be, but check that out for these guys if you want to get a closer in depth view of Ray Romanowski and Dan the Nightmare.
It was a fun experience. Definitely looking forward to the next one.
That was my plug.
It was cool.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. What was it? What's another match we got coming up for this?
So we were
So,
just talking about. Go ahead, James.
sorry. No, I want Ray to talk. He never talks.
I just said we were just going over Timothy Bushy and Matt Morrison. So who's
Yep.
next?
Come up with
I
some
don't got the
banter, and
list in
I'll
front of me.
check we'll do this stacked. We'll go from 1 to 12 or whatever.
Yeah, pull them up. Pull them up.
So you guys just make some conversation real quick.
So
Entertain
Ray, what do
me.
you got?
So you're
Entertain you. You don't want me with this kind of entertainment. Trust me.
so you back in Long Island now, Dan? Back home?
Yep, I'm back on the island. Thank God. It was definitely a little couple delays that happened because unfortunately the wife got pneumonia,
Really? Out
and
while you were out there?
yeah, while we're out
Wow.
there out in Colorado, so she was struggling with that a little bit, but she's much better now. She's recovering from that.
That's good.
Um, so I hit the ground running. This weekend actually got we're doing a big open practice here on Long Island in Belmont State Park. So if you're
Okay.
in the New York area and you're looking for a big practice, that's going to be a lot of fun. Come check it out. We have a special guest. I'm not going to announce it until it's 100% confirmed, but it looks like it's definitely it's going to happen. But I just want to make sure.
Who is it?
I can't say. I'm not going to say.
Who is it?
Not until they confirm it. I don't want.
Who is it?
I don't. But
Is this like some Travis Agent bullshit?
no, it's much better than that.
We got special guests. We got special jerseys. We're gonna be in the middle of arena. It's gonna be
No,
fucking
no,
sick.
no. This a whole upcoming week, I might have a special guest tagging along on Long Island, and then coming up to Connecticut, King of the Tri-State 2. So we'll let you know. They're not from the United States. I'll tell you that much.
Cool.
Oh, Can you give me the accent they talk in?
Fuck that, because that narrows it down so quickly. We're not playing this Guess Who game. We're
might
not
not
playing
go.
the Guess Who game. We're not playing that.
I'm sick of cast. This is wild.
That's
You
it,
can make me.
man. You ain't had a podcast.
Hey,
All right, shut
Steven,
up, Jim.
shut your fucking light skin ass up, bro.
Shut
Before
your
you get a
face.
sunburn.
Let's move on to the
J-
next
We got
match.
Glenn
James does
covering.
the ASMR shit.
Let's move on to a
I'm gonna
grudge
start
match.
eating potato chips.
Grudge match is going to be Ethan Sherritt versus Evan James Reed.
You just totally
Ooh.
skipped over Glenn, dude. You fucking prick.
What do you mean?
It's first match of the card is Matt Morrison versus
I'm
Tim
not
Bushy.
going in order. I'm not
Yeah,
going
we
in order.
are. Yeah, we are. Hey, why would you put it in order if we're not going to ask about an order?
What are you talking? What do you? Shut up! I didn't
You know
even say we're
what?
going
I've
to
had
do
enough of this. I'm leaving the podcast for like
You're
2
as
minutes.
gay as they get. Shut up. Anyways, Ethan Sherritt versus Evan James. Look, you even look gay walking away. Look how gay you look. Anyways, so Ethan Sherritt versus Evan James Reed, right hand. What do you think, Ray?
Who's Ethan?
Ethan has been from Iron Link Arms. He's like a bulldog puller. He's a hook puller, strong as hell. Just went up against Yusuf Wilson. Just went up against Tim Bushy.
How do you do it, Yusuf?
Yusuf, I mean, he held him pretty well in the center, and then, I mean, in the hook he demolished. I mean, Ethan Sherritt demolished, but Yusuf was just way too good. Inside the straps, outside of the straps. I mean, so
You know, I pulled James before, Evan.
you did.
And
That was the first super match in the super match series.
he's improved dramatically. You know, he improved pretty good. If he can get his lane and stay there, Evan for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, if Evan can keep him in his lane, we'll see what happens. I don't know.
I
I don't know too much about the other guy.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 3-2 match, but it's gonna go to Evan. Um, I think Ethan is going to put up a big fight, but I think it's just his Evan's
Rise.
long lever is just gonna be way too much for him.
And then he's got Chris Michaels as a coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Training with Chris. Chris is the
That's
real
true.
deal. So I'm gonna have to go with Evan.
And you say Ethan, Dan?
no, I say Evan as well. I
Oh,
think, but I think it's gonna be a war 3-2.
okay.
And that's right-handed, right?
That is right-handed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna go the full 5 rounds, definitely.
How about you, James? Since you're right there, loud and clear, you could see yourself. I mean, you're very see-through, but I could see you. What do you think?
What the fuck is that?
What do you
First
think?
off, fuck your bitch in the click you claim. West side till I die. Anyways,
All
what?
right. Anyways, so what do you think of the match, Ethan Sherritt versus Evan James Reed? Who do you think is going to win?
Ethan's got to be the favorite,
Not
right?
so far. I mean, everybody's giving it to Evan James Reed so far. So
You not see my fat dog, dude. Um, I don't know. I think Ethan's got enough containment that he could put Evan into a hook, and I think Ethan's got it if it's hooked. But if Evan's really been training and he's really been working on setup and not allowing Ethan to get into that hook, we could see something different. But right now, honestly, I see Ethan as the favorite
okay.
It
Do you
sounds
think-
like
on
it
the
sounds
matches
like
I've
if
seen.
those guys each got to get their way, and whoever gets their way is gonna win.
Yep, I agree. So thank God Ray's not reffing. I'm just playing. You know what? Honestly, I'll say this. I think it's going to be Mike Bisman, right? Mike Bisman. I'm not saying he supports one or the other, but his reffing style, I would say, supports a top roller.
Huh.
I would say that. Not being biased, I'm just saying on like the way there's nothing about it, but I can say certain refs, the way they like do the setups, the way they say go. What?
I don't know.
Interesting.
What, you want
Yeah,
to talk?
I don't know if I agree with that.
What do you got to say?
I have
I
to
think
say that I disagree with that.
I think Ron and Mike are pretty biased refs, in my
Yeah,
opinion. I've refed with both of them, and I think they're both good. Good
yeah.
guys. Good referees for sure.
Um,
They're
Who
great.
do you think? Who do you think, Steve? Who do you think's going to win this one?
I can't really say because I put the matches together. I just know it ended up being a really good grudge match because I kind of asked Evan about Ethan, and he thought he was going to roll over him. And I asked Ethan about Evan, and he thought it was going to be a pretty good match. And I told him kind of what Evan, thought. And it was kind of like he's never even beat me like that before. I think he's beat me once.
Have they pulled each other, and who has won?
They have pulled each other, I think, back and forth. I think Ethan has one pin on Evan. I think Evan's got maybe two or three pins on Ethan.
Okay.
And but vice versa, they've both gotten better. I mean, Ethan pulled um, Dave Seaton and he demolished Dave Seaton. And nothing against Dave Seaton. He's a very good puller. He just had a war with Tyler. And vice versa. Evan James Reed pulled Seaton and lost against Seaton. You know,
Interesting.
so we'll see what happens. We'll see how good these guys really got. We'll see if they can get into their lane. I think it's going to be a 3-2 either way. I don't think it's going to be easy for anybody. I mean, just like you guys are saying, I think it's whoever gets in their lane first. That's where the match is going to go. But I see a pin. I mean, going back and forth, and it's all depending on who's first. That's the way I see it.
Ooh, I do see what you're saying there. Depending on this style of who gets to start facing the head ref might be what the deciding factor might be. I think those matches are cool where they're both so close in their own ways, but being facing that head ref and getting the buckle or that your hand getting close first affects you.
Second.
Yeah, for sure.
And I would say that makes 100% sense, really, because like if Ethan gets to, like they say, close thumbs, and Ethan gets to go to close his hand first. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, then he's gonna have that containment he needs. But if Evan is smart and does, what I was talking about earlier, Evan might be able to get enough to flash pin him, as long as he doesn't roll into that hook. Because if he allows Ethan to get his hand back, we could see a different match.
Yeah.
How about?
I think that's a pretty fair assumption. For sure.
Yeah.
That's a cool dog.
Oh, this is Valentine. She's a chubby basset hound. She's got like anxiety, and I don't see her a lot. So like, I gotta give her a love when it's due. So sorry for interrupting the pod with that.
Yeah, my
Just
dog's right
love
here.
fun.
Over here. But so who is next? Evan and so it's Evan. Who's after Evan?
Well, we're not going in order. So we got Miguel versus
Fucking man.
Bigfoot, and I want to see that so bad. Like I'm very excited for that match.
That's a good match. I'm a big fan of Miguel. I like Miguel.
I like Miguel a lot. Miguel's a good shit. I don't like when he molests me in front of people.
Yes, I like Miguel. I like him.
I liked watching that.
Yeah, I bet you enjoyed that. I bet everyone there that day was like, "Hell yeah, that's gonna tone him down."
I think it's a good thing for Miguel. Miguel wins. It's definitely a step up. I think Miguel needs to get out there more. He needs to be known.
Agreed, dude. When he beat Coach Ray and everyone's like, "Who's that guy?" I'm like, "That's Miguel motherfucking Fernandez."
Yeah, I like Miguel.
That's my daddy, right? That's what you said?
Right now, yeah, I would say that. I can honestly say Miguel is my father. But motherfuckers that think you're better than me, that think I suck, go beat Miguel and come talk to me. And then we can have a conversation. Or go beat JJ Jackson and come talk to me.
Did you beat JJ Jackson?
I didn't. But these are the guys that beat me, and that's where I lose. I get discredited because I lost to JJ and I lost to Miguel.
JJ's a monster, so it's not fair.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. Is
you're just a teddy bear. JJ's a monster, Miguel's a monster. You're a teddy bear. It's not fair. Compare.
It's not fair, but I think it's great. Some weird, tall Amish-looking guy. I'm not Amish anymore. I had it, firefighting, but some autistic Amish guy just came in, and all of a sudden I got to pull all your monsters.
You're recovering Amish.
Yeah, I'm in recovery. I like that shit.
But so now Now you got Miguel versus Alexander.
Right-handed, right?
I tell you what, if Alexander pulls this off, that's a big.
That's a big win for him.
Yep, and he's strong too. Alexander's very strong. He's he's no joke. Also, it's gonna be a good match. But I have to go with Miguel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miguel on both of them. I want to see Miguel come out on top. I think he will come out on top for both arms
Yes,
because that guy is just an absolute beast.
I gotta root for him. I like him. Who
We
else
got
we?
Chris
Oh,
Michaels.
yeah,
Chris Michaels is going against who? Against
Chris.
is he on this card?
No, he's not.
Oh no, he's not. I was mistaken.
Fake
These
news.
cards starting to melt together.
Fake news.
I would like to see Chris and Vadim again.
Yes, I'd like to see a healthy Chris versus Verdeem left-handed.
Yes, I would like to see that again. Vadim's my boy.
Dean's
I like
left hand
Vadim.
is something else, though.
Yes.
I gotta say it is something else. So it's the I don't think that would change. It may make it a little bit more a little bit more fair, but he'd still beat him.
Yeah, but I still would like to see. That would still be pretty cool. But who else we got?
Chris Vadim, what are we talking about?
Chris and Vadim rematch.
Yeah, eventually in the future, we got to see
Yeah,
Vadim and Garrett, and then we got to see Vadim and
I like that. Vadim and Garrett for
yeah,
sure. That's a good one.
Hallburn. What's his name? Hallburn.
Jamie motherfucking
Jamie,
Holburn, my big brother. And
that dude
yes,
is insane.
Sam,
I think
Hallburn.
we need to see Jamie Holburn
He's a beast.
and the
Absolute
nightmare.
monster.
I'm
What
pulling
Yeah.
up
happened?
names.
Who do you got at 155 for Bird on the right arm? Like, who are you thinking about for that as a promoter?
On the right arm?
Yeah.
David,
No,
No,
he would
he'd
get
smash the V.
destroyed. If
would
he, I
he?
mean, it would
I
have,
don't know. Who is it?
it would have to be it would have to be either Chris Michaels or Garrett Tupper.
Yeah.
Derek Doble, maybe?
No,
No.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, not right-handed. Left-handed is a different story. Right-handed, no.
yeah, I agree.
Um,
I agree with that.
yeah.
He's stronger left-handed.
You know what would actually be a good one too? Him versus Vadim left-handed. No. No.
No, I saw
How did
I saw
how does actually Jamie do left-handed?
I saw it at New York State Championships. He put uh, Derek down. I mean, easily.
No, I'm talking about how does but Jamie do left-handed?
We will. We were going to be
Oh,
testing that this upcoming King of the Tri-State. I mean,
Oh yeah,
test your frame. Sorry, test your frame.
gotcha. Okay, because if he,
Jamie's gonna make another victim on the left arm now.
because left arm, if he's as good as I think he might be lefty, I would love to see him go up against Vadim left-handed.
Well, that's
That could be a match.
what the next match is.
That is the
There
next
you
match.
go. Look at that. I got my crystal ball in front of me.
Yeah, that's what the match is. Like I talked to Vadim and Jamie kind of had an idea, and kind of we have to play it since we did one arm, kind of have to do the other.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
Who else
do
we
while
got?
your champions fall to these Vermont boys?
Let's not talk about what's in the future. Let's talk about the now.
Yeah. What's next? What's the
Yeah.
next one?
Now it's going to be Derek Doble. Did we talk about Derek Doble and Garrett Tupper?
No.
Okay, so that's going to be an absolute war. Derek Doble is on a rise. This is going to be a right-hand match, but he did just fucking beat Garrett Tupper right-handed at New York State Championships.
Is that Garrett's good arm?
Garrett pulls different. He pulls in a hook, I think, right, and he top rolls left, I think.
Yeah.
I don't. I say he's talented on both arms. I don't think there's one that's better necessarily than the other.
What I'm saying, I
Um,
can't really say he's what's better arm because he's a good puller both arms. I just don't
yeah.
know.
Okay.
I
think
do
we're
know that
forgetting.
one is not 100%. So I think his left isn't 100% something in his wrist. I'd have to say if I don't remember right. You know what I mean, could be wrong, but I thought that's what the last thing was on his left hand.
It's a hard
I
one.
think
Derek's a grinder, man. Derek shows up in pools, man. Derek.
Derek's getting better and better and better.
Yep.
Yeah, when
by
Derek
the
pulls,
day.
he wins.
Yep.
So is
So,
Garrett.
But I think
That's
Garrett's
gonna
got
be a
it
hell of a
in the
match.
endurance. The
what do you
endurance was
what do you think is going to happen?
the endurance. I
Endurance.
think Garrett can weather
I
against
can't
Uncle
hear
Adam.
you with your bumbling, fumbling, bumbling little bitch fucking mouth fucking guy. I can't hear you, bro.
Here, hold on. All I hear is light skinned motherfucker come at me like that again. Um,
As gay as they get. Anyways,
Garrett,
so
I think Garrett has the endurance and is a smart arm wrestler. Like Garrett doesn't sacrifice form to win. So I think what happens out of the first, maybe the first two, but I'll give it the first. Derek is a savage, like Ray said. He is a grinder. He wants to win, and he's throwing it all out there. But if he sacrifices form, and everyone's got to remember, right? Super matches are way different than tournaments. You give your hand to get a pin, right? And you explode your load to get it done fast. And Garrett loses in a nice controlled form, but he didn't burn out on anything. The lock got broke. Um, round two, things start to happen. Round three, things change. And we've all seen how Garrett pulls and how Garrett suffices. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Garrett freak out, even in third round, and it's 2-0. Same thing. Setup's the same. He's not trembly. He's not finicky. He's not fouling early. Um, so that I think Derek is a really good puller, but my money's on Garrett. So
I'm
I
gonna give it to Garrett.
might
3-1.
You know
how about
what?
you, Ray?
I'm gonna go 3-2 Derek.
3-2 Derek?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an absolute war. I think it's going to be 3-2 either way. I don't think it's going to be easy for either one. I think
Not easy. Definitely not
Mm.
easy. But it's gonna be a war. But
it's
it's
going
gonna
to
be
be
3-1.
the best matches of the night.
And I like Garrett. Garrett, it's a hard one, man. That's a real hard one.
They're very good pullers. I mean, out of, I would have to say the top four. I mean, guys that are out there that are absolutely fucking shredded is like Garrett Tupper, John Hyanowski, Derek Doble, and I mean these guys are I mean shredded.
Yep.
Chris Michaels. I mean
Yeah, Garrett's a genetic freak.
he really is, dude. He really is.
Garrett's got the physique. He hasn't been pulling that long, right?
No,
Not 4 years, right?
I think about that. I think
Yeah,
about that. Yeah,
and that's crazy what he's already done in that amount of time.
yeah.
But
So he's really good. I mean, he's a fucking specimen. All these guys are fucking ridiculously fucking good. Um, but it's gonna go either way. You can't count Derek out just because he's been getting so good, and especially he beat him. But you know, it's not the same. Tournament opponent is not the same. But
Definitely not.
he did beat him though, so you can't count that out. Let's move on to the next. Did we talk about Alex and Miguel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you were already gone. So what do you
All
think?
yeah,
right.
I think, like we said, we think if Alex wins, it's a big win for him for sure. Big statement. But I got to go with Miguel. Miguel is just too much of an animal.
This is a right hand match too.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be Miguel.
And what do you think, James?
Miguel's my dad, dude. I gotta go with Miguel. But Alexander, I think again, practice pulling doesn't mean shit. But after seeing how Alexander pulls that high top roll of the flash pin, is Miguel's weakness on his right, I would say. But if he doesn't finish, and here's the thing that's scary, right? Is Wade stopped Alexander right-handed before it was a flash pin, and if Wade can stop, I assume Miguel can stop.
Yep.
And here's the thing: if it stops, I've never seen Alexander do a press.
He can
Hmm.
press.
He can press,
Yes, he
but
Yeah, he
can.
can.
Miguel's got a lethal hook.
He will
So
put himself in a break arm position. He does not give a fuck.
you don't. No, I don't give a shit about your break arm position. You don't want to put yourself in a break arm position against a hooker.
I mean, he just
That's
doesn't give
silly.
a fuck.
That's silly goose stuff. He's
He
gonna want to
pulls
give a
like
fuck.
he pulls like Wade.
He's
Pulls
methodical.
like no. He's an absolute beast. So I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be either easy for either one. But I mean, Alex right now is on a tear and shit apart type deal, especially with his right. and I mean Miguel. Everybody knows Miguel. I'm saying left or right-handed, but I mean it's going to be a match 3-2 either way. I don't think it's going to be easy for
Yeah.
Miguel
Yeah.
or Alex. I mean, definitely, it's not. It's not going to be one of those matches where it's going to be fucking. I don't think that it's going to be a flash pin match against either guy, especially So
Uh, I think the round one will tell us everything we need to know because Alexander's not going to do better the longer their matches go. So round one will be the decider, in my opinion.
yep, could be.
But I'm going to go with Miguel. But I think it's going to be a good match. I respect the promoter that put this through.
Shout out to Steven Durack, Tyler Edlin, John Anthony Fernandez, Michael Tatro, William Farron, and other guys that I can't see that were in the chat.
Happy birthday to Michael Tatro.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's
Happy
true.
birthday.
This is a true statement.
My phone's gonna be dying. I did a rookie mistake and didn't get the charger, so I'm gonna probably sign off as soon as it dies.
All right, no
Take care,
problem.
Dan. I'll see
Just
you.
waiting for you to die.
Just wait for me to die. That's it.
So who's next?
But,
What's the next match?
Next match, Yusuf Wilson versus Ryan Woods. Right.
I'm gonna say
This
Match,
is a
correct?
rematch. Yusuf Wilson did beat him last time,
Convincingly too.
very convincingly. But I do have to say that Ryan Woods right now has pinned Chris Michaels. So I've seen them go back and forth. If he's on that level right now, and Ryan Woods is on a fucking tear, and he has gotten that much better, I do see him being in a contender going up against Yusuf.
interesting. How long ago did they pull each other?
A year ago, a little bit more than a year ago, about a year
That's-
and a half.
That's a lot of time to brood and get stronger when lanes that you got demolished in. So it might be a win again under Yusuf. However, Yusuf did just undergo surgery, so he may not be on his A game by
Left,
way of what?
left. He just did
Yeah,
straight his left.
no, I know.
Right hand match.
But check it though. Anytime any one of us gets an injury on our hands, it fucks with your head. It's in your head. So
100%. You're right.
that can derail somebody's focus at the table and competition standpoint.
I can see
It
that.
can. I'm not saying it will. I'm saying it can. There's potential. I'm factoring that in. So I'm gonna say Yusuf might actually squeak out a win. It could be 3-2 either which way. We'll see.
I think it's a fair assumption. I think that's a very good prediction there.
What do you think, James?
I agree with that.
Everyone's saying that Yusuf Wilson is the number one troller in New England, and I'm going to call that not true. But the problem is right here.
No,
I think
he's just the goofiest of all time. That's all. He may be the goat, but it stands for goofiest of all time.
I just love that Yusuf
goofy all the time. You got it.
Wilson likes all of his own posting. I love that shit. That's peak.
I think that's hilarious.
That's
I
peak.
like it.
Only insane
that's
people do that shit, bro.
Yep.
Or they really like what they're saying. You know what I mean? They're like, hell yeah, I like this shit. What right now, was it a 3-0 last time? Or what happened?
To tell you the truth, I don't remember what was the last
Yeah,
time.
I'm pretty sure. I think it was a 3-0.
Ooh. So here's the problem, right? What needs to happen with Ryan is Ryan needs the hand containment to shut Yusuf down. If he does not have the hand containment and Yusuf breaks that hand and Yusuf pins him round one and goes, oh, it's 3-0 again, Ryan Woods probably will mentally break. But gets a bite in the first round. We got a match on our hands. But broken someone once, put all the effort and training in again that first round, and Yusuf's going to talk all that shit.
Yep.
That really sucks. Like I'm going to say, if I ever train Miguel and I pull Miguel and I take the first round, and Miguel looks at me, starts shaking his head, understand I probably broke again. Like it takes a really strong person to come back someone and then they get shut down the first round again. People don't understand that every person here is a human. And we all have this problem. Doubt is a real thing. And when doubt sets in, it doesn't matter how strong you are, it doesn't matter you're the best in the world. If I've beaten you once, Ali had people that beat his ass when he was 12 years old, and he was the heavyweight champion in the world and was still scared of those people because they had his number that one day. But I'm gonna have to say the Go is the favorite. And check out Yusuf Wilson's number one hit on YouTube, I'm a Farmer. It's actually a pretty banger song.
Oh my god.
I
I
played
Multi-talented.
it
have
at
not seen
stage,
it. I
dude.
don't know if I want to see it. I don't
So,
think I'm gonna ever see it.
It's not
what did
bad. It
Okay.
gets a little old. Like it's a 5 minute song, but the first minute and a half's got bars.
what did you say, Dan, about the match? Did you say anything?
Yeah, I said it can go either which way, I think. Because of Yusuf's being injured, I think he may not be on his A game. But I also will say, because, taking a loss myself to like a 3-0, that gives me a high determination. It's been about a year since I faced Conrad. If I face Conrad again, I'm coming a lot stronger, training up a lot of the spaces where he was stronger than I was. But I think I closed that gap pretty efficiently. So these are just the people who I'm facing right now are literal rungs in the ladder to beat Conrad. So if Ryan, which I've pulled with Ryan, he's a pit bull when it comes to being in a fight. I think that he's going to have a sense of determination. Now, here's the thing, though. He needs to be on his A game in the setup with Yusuf because Yusuf is a tricky ass motherfucker. I just happen to be trickier than he is, and he gets very frustrated right-handed with that. And yeah, I think that if Ryan's gonna win, he's got to be on his A game in the setup, and he's got to be that much stronger for his training leading up to it.
Yeah, Yusuf's 176 now, right? Or
Yeah, he's
what is
coming
he
down
at?
Yeah,
to weight cap of 180.
Okay, yeah, because I pulled Yusuf before in a tournament a long time ago.
What happened?
198.
What did you do to him?
I beat him.
The way he said it, Ray sounded terrible. That
so
like
nonchalant, bro. That was the most nonchalant. Yeah, I
Yeah,
beat him.
yeah, he's
no, that wasn't nonchalant. Murder someone and they have to go in the courtroom
nah.
and be like,
That
I
was
murdered that man.
that was a while ago, but his left is super good.
Yeah, it is. I just
But
want to shout out
Weird
Yusuf
plug.
Wilson and Ian LeMay. Neil, I got my Neil gear on right now, hat and everything. So thank you guys. And Aiden LeMay is actually in Bulgaria right now.
Yeah,
Go
best of luck, Aiden.
Yep, good luck.
Represent the states.
seriously. Best of luck, Aiden. I think it's a well representation of us. I think Aiden's gonna kill it over there at that weight class. He's an absolute monster.
Is there any way we can watch these matches?
Yes, if you want, I can send you the link. Aiden, send me the link. He's going to be pulling, I think, tomorrow. So yeah,
Okay, good.
I can't wait, man. Bulgaria. He just sent like a little picture type video type thing. So it looks kind of third world country-ish. I don't know where he was, but you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Kind of look like Argentina type. You know what I mean? Where I used to type thing, like the roads.
Yusuf, Yusuf and Aiden both are young, very
Yeah,
young,
Yeah, they young bucks.
bright future ahead.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. They're actually having also the New England's is going to be a week after King of the Tri-State too. So please, guys, show your love over there too as well. But let's move on to the next match, which is going to be Glenn Tupper versus Tim Zephilia.
Glenn's a bad motherfucker. We call
Yeah,
him
Yeah,
bad.
Glenn is a bad motherfucker, bro. He is.
Glenn's strong. What hand is this? Right hand?
This is left
Left.
hand.
Left hand.
I mean, they're both better left-handed. I mean, Tim
Yeah.
an absolute beast right now. He's stepping into the just started stepping into the pros, and there's a reason why he started stepping into the pros. You know, after going up against Glenn, I don't even know how many times they have absolute wars all the time, and yeah, I mean it's gonna be anybody's game. If you guys seen the right hand match that they had at James also had tournament and a super match set up. I forgot with who else. John Hyanowski. and he had a right-hand match over there, and I'm not sure. I think Tim won.
I'm gonna go with Glenn.
Going with Glenn.
Just because Glenn's my boy. I like Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn's left-handed too. So, what do you think there, James?
You want to know what about Glenn, or we call him Daddy Glenn in Vermont? But yeah, dude, Glenn's left
That's
hand.
it.
Oh, to Dan. Wait, no one talk. Moment of silence. Close your eyes. Anyways, Glenn Tupper, Daddy Glenn Tupper is going to smash left-handed. I'm super sad, dude, that I'm not going to be there for this one. But I hope everyone watching goes to this event. Like, some of these super matches are badass, like top of the line matches, and a lot of these athletes are really good dudes. And the community, I don't think people understand the community of arm wrestling. Awesome. Did you hear what Bo said at the beginning of the podcast? He said, Bob told me where I fucked up and said I need to work a little bit more here.
Yep. Wow.
Do that to a guy that's threatening, like, would not do. Like, if Canelo beat Crawford, you should have done this.
Hey, are you watching that fight tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, great. So am I.
Wait, who do you guys got? I know we're Canelo or Crawford.
Oh, I think Canelo. Canelo's going to destroy him.
You know what? I think Canelo is on the downside of the slope. You know what I mean? He's not interested anymore. He's made his money. He's just not interested.
Damn, right?
That's what I think. I think these fighters get to a level.
But you didn't tell me who you think's gonna win.
I think Crawford.
I think we have a betting. I think we should bet something.
Because I just don't believe that he's hungry anymore.
I'm hungry for a bet.
So Canelo lost to G.
Triple G is a fucking absolute beast.
He
bro.
is. He's another.
Triple G beat like everybody.
It all depends who shows up. The old Canelo.
I'm gonna give it to Canelo.
You know what I didn't know? Canelo is younger than Crawford. I don't know if you guys know that.
Really?
Yeah, Crawford's 4 years older than Canelo.
Yeah, Crawford got shot in the head, didn't he? Was that?
He's about to catch a couple more this tomorrow night.
100%. Bow, bow, bow.
A few years ago, he got hit by a stray bullet, didn't he?
I have no idea.
That.
I didn't know that.
I believe that. Yeah, I believe so.
So should we start calling him 25 Cent?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He took
like
half the bullets 50 took.
Oh yeah, 50 took two. Is that what it was?
50 Cent got shot in the face 9 times, dude.
Not
9 divided by 2.
Just stop. 9 times.
Google it. You never saw Get Rich or Die Trying?
Yeah, but he gets shot in the face 9 times. You fucking know.
You got shot in the face 9 times. Read a book.
I believe Crawford did. I believe something happened like that with him.
You guys continue. I'll do some Googling on Crawford.
But Canelo is awesome, man. Like, you know. You know what's going to happen. 12-round decision. It's going to go to Canelo.
I
think Canelo knocks him out.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think Canelo knocks him out. I think Canelo knocks him out in like the 6th, 7th round.
It sucks. I want to agree, but I don't. Sure.
So
I agree, but I don't know.
Crawford got shot in the neck and head August 2008 after playing dice. A 9mm bullet traveled through the back of his car, grazed his skull below the ear, ricocheted, nearly missed, and then he drove himself to the hospital.
He gave him like super reflexes.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Hey, guess what state he got shot?
Oklahoma.
Steve?
Chicago.
Nebraska.
That's
Steven, you're racist.
Oh, come on. That's the facts here. I mean, it's just facts.
It is.
I'm just saying I believe you. I'm just saying.
Hey, Google don't lie, dude.
What does Valentine think?
Say again?
His dog's name.
Oh.
I said, what is Valentine think?
Dude.
What do we think?
My fat dog.
The last match that's on the card, Miguel Fernandez versus Bigfoot.
I think we talked.
Did we talk about it? we
We'll go
say
back
who's
to it.
going to win though?
I think it's a huge. If Miguel can pull it off, I think that's a huge step because Miguel needs to get out there more. Miguel needs to be known because he's super strong. Um,
That's the real question. I
you know,
think Miguel's the favorite, right?
Bigfoot's strong too, man.
Yeah, no, not shitting on Bigfoot. After seeing the way he beat James,
Yeah, dude. I don't know. That's a tough one, but I still got to go with my boy Miguel.
are you Team Beast Mode guy, Ray?
Yeah, why not? I like Miguel.
Yeah, Miguel's a good guy. I like Miguel
Oh.
too.
Dude, but honestly, Bigfoot's a real
Yeah,
good
he's a
guy.
real deal. Didn't he have a Monster Factory match a few years ago? Was that him?
I'm not sure, but
I
I
can't
know he
remember.
pulled Seth
I don't.
Barnett. I mean, he pulled James Clark. He
And
pulled a
he
couple different
he
guys
he beat James Clark how long ago?
at my New York Smoke Supermatch series.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It was a match the first round. After that,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
James Clark pinned him, and then afterwards, Bigfoot was like, "That ain't happening anymore."
Yeah, James Clark is another one. He's another.
Yeah,
And honestly, Bigfoot put on the show for the audience.
say again.
Yeah,
Bigfoot series was actually putting on the best show for the audience. Like he was engaging with the crowd. He was
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
I enjoyed that.
yeah.
The crowd just sucked there.
Where's
People weren't given the hype that was
Where's
deserved.
Bigfoot from?
He's upstate armed forces where Seth Lutz is, so
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where they're from.
I think the winner of Miguel and Bigfoot should have a match against Seth Barnett.
Well, I mean, I asked Seth about a match before. I mean, I can ask him again, see if he wants to take a drive. Where is
He's
he
in
now?
Connecticut.
He's in Connecticut?
Yeah, he moved back. He's here.
Oh, no shit.
Isn't
So like actually he has
Roger learned he's 220 now, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I would still want to see a match with Seth Barnett and Miguel. That would definitely be a good match.
The match that I want to see is Miguel and Andy.
Well, I already called Andy, and Andy couldn't come. I mean,
Yeah, he's working. He's got his own company that he does.
he
It'll happen. It'll happen. But one day.
one day.
But I hope Miguel takes the win on this one.
We'll see what happens. I know it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a really good match. I mean, either way. I just hope Miguel's 100% that day because I just seen him take a loss against Mike Bisman at the New York State Championships.
I told you.
So Mike Bisman is on the rise.
Oh yeah, he's 220 now. That's insane.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's commitment.
yeah, that is commitment. He looks
Good
great. I
good
mean,
for him.
I like to see what he does with a couple of guys at 220 to tell you the truth because I like to see him, with maybe as a fluke with against Miguel Fernandez. Maybe it's not. I mean, Mike is strong as hell either way.
And he's got that crazy hand from bowling. He was a professional bowler.
Oh yeah,
That's what he told me. Yeah, he was a professional bowler, like went around the world bowling and stuff. Yeah.
no shit.
Who is this? Who's a professional bowler?
Mike Bisbin.
Mike Bisman, if you're watching, I will fuck you up at bowling. One game. Who's better? Let's
I
go.
don't know.
You're horrible, James. You're fucking.
No, you want to know why? Bowling, I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to have a bowling community hate me. Bowling's a bunch of pussies. It's the only sport I've ever seen where you're not allowed to shit talk. You're like, if you strike, I have to high five you. Like, that's a written rule in bowling. Like, everyone in the building's got to high five you. That is some of the dumbest shit. Like, you want to know why people that bowl is because they lost their whole lives and they just need some positive reinforcement. So, you go throw your ball down a lane, and if you can knock over all the pins, everyone goes, high five, good job. And then if you throw a spare, like everyone kind of puts their head down and they like give you the nuts. It's fucking insane. You should arm wrestle, not bowl. That's what I'm gonna say.
Well thought out.
You're too much. That's all I gotta say.
I'm just being honest. Anyone go to a bowling thing and just sit there. I people watch when I get bored. I'll get drunk and people watch and just try to like see how people like do things.
I
And bowling people are fucking weird.
I thought Tyler Edlin had a match.
Nope. He just pulled like against David Seaton.
Okay.
Yo, shout out to Tyler. That was a hasn't seen that, go on YouTube and watch that match. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, Tyler Eden's on his Facebook. I mean, he's got
Yeah,
it.
I seen it on there. I watched it a few times. Yeah.
It's a great match. A very good match. He did great. He's got a next match coming up in. I think it's going to be at the King of the Tri-State. I mean, Test Your Frame 2. That's going to be in November. So yeah, end of November. I think it's again November 29th. But yeah, can't wait. There's gonna be a lot of good matches coming up. A lot of good things putting together.
Yeah. Thanks for putting it together. It's always you always do a good job. You know.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for being a part of it, man. Thanks for reffing. Thanks for being in a super match.
Yeah.
You're always helping out, so I really appreciate you. Same things, James. Wish you were there. Wish you were commentating there that day. But I guess you'll be doing your fireman stuff.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, that actual day is my firefighter training, so that would suck. And I'm sorry, boys, but I will set my phone up on the water house. So like when I get a water break, I'm gonna run over real quick, and like, yeah, and then I'm gonna run back and go do the training. But
Good.
Ray, I believe in you, dog. I think you're being way too humble, but I think you're a fucking little monster. I wanted to call you a pit bull, but if Bo Ray, do you have a nickname?
No, I do not.
Oh, I'm working on that all day on the firehouse. I'm gonna do
I
that
like
so
it.
much. I'm gonna come up with it.
We'll roll with it. I like it.
Are we good? You
All
have
right,
any
we're gonna come up
questions?
with
Are we
something
good
good.
for the night?
Yeah. Thank you for having me on and everything you do. Always a pleasure, man. Looking forward to you know next Saturday.
Yeah, me too, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being a part of it again. You too, James. And we'll be on again next Friday at 10 p.m. And we'll
I'll
have
be
more
honest.
guests probably from the
These
super match.
these 5:30 podcasts are way easier, bro.
Well, yeah, of course, they're not at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, dude, I'm fighting at 10 o'clock.
Well, I know, dude, but I got to work during the day here. I got up 75 times just to tend to people.
I think you should be in the front room, and when people come in to buy weed, you're like, "Hey, you're live right now. I hope your family doesn't know about your dirty secret, bitch. What do you want?" Punked, but at stop. I think that'd be great. Or
Yeah,
your new thing should be everyone that walks in, you look both ways. You a cop? I would giggle, but
crazy.
everyone like, share, subscribe, check out Ray on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Ray, do you got Instagram?
Yeah, I think it's my name.
What is it?
Yeah,
Just Ray Romanowski, nothing else?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Wow. The only one, Ray Romanowski. Go on Instagram, check him out, give him a follow, guys. He's a monster. He trains really hard. And he's a really good ref.
Thank
So
you.
if you guys need a ref at an event, Ray is top notch for that as well.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No
Yeah,
problem.
definitely, guys.
And if you
Thank
want a
you.
good super match, Steve Fernandez is probably most certainly the best super match organizer in the country, maybe the world. I know he's better than Engin Terzi. Uh,
It's too
so hit
much.
him up if you think you got what it takes. And love love these guys and support arm wrestling. Like, share, subscribe, please and thank you. We're at 91 followers. We really need that 100 mark, and at 500 we can start monetizing, and then we can start paying people to be on the pod.
That's cool. Awesome.
Exactly what James said.
Thank
Like,
you,
share,
gentlemen.
subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next time, next Friday at 10 p.m. We'll be on again in the Strap Podcast, guys, Facebook and YouTube. I'll see you guys. Have a good
Good luck, Ray. You got it.
night.
Much love.